Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the Brain Jerk Studios. This is a Pillar Talk podcast, and we got downriver comedian Ken Wood.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, man? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a comedian from downriver, which is a suburb right outside of Detroit, Michigan. And I started doing comedy when I was about 19. I just turned 25, so I started writing officially like when I was 19. And I used to make videos as a kid with my friends, which a lot of the stuff, even though we were 13 years old, 14 years old, would get us canceled today. Like, hands down, like we were some fucked up kids. So the past year, I've kind of had some success with Twitter and social media. I've had two sketches kind of get they both got over 150,000 views with both social media, Twitter and Facebook. One was We All Know Someone from Downriver, or the Downriver Danny. You guys have seen it. And then What White People Do in Detroit. So those went off. I just hit 6,000 Twitter followers. And other than that, I have nothing going on for me. Just that.
That part where you were on the scooter in the park, and you were like, was that planned, or was it how you were doing it? Because you were going slow, and you were like, but you would look just like a white dude. You know what I'm saying?
Out of all the takes we did, that was the longest fucking thing. Because I'm 6'5", you know,
Yeah.
I'm a very fucking gumpy guy. And we could not get a good take where I wasn't like falling off and like trying to fucking do that. So that was like the best take out of like fucking 30. Dude.
Oh, so dude, you were a white guy in Detroit.
Yes, I was very fucking white, dude. Very, very white.
Downriver Danny in Detroit.
Yes.
So like you're a skit comic too.
Yeah. I just really like writing. That's really what I'm trying to do, is become writing and directing, because I really like behind the camera stuff, but I do like acting. But really, I just like writing, and I like jokes, like on Twitter.
So you do stand-up too?
Yes, I do stand-up
That's
as
cool.
well. Yep, and that's how basically I got the radio gig I just had, which we were talking
Okay,
about. On 93.1, I was doing like top 5 lists. Like I did top 5 reasons Kid Rock would be a great president. Top.
Give me the 5.
Oh man, the whole 5. I don't know if I can remember them.
Give me 2. Give me 2 or 3.
Fuck, it was because his campaign slogan would be "Bow with the bow, da bang, da bang, diggy diggy, shake up."
Bob with the Bob, bitch.
That was the best campaign slogan since Obama's "Hope" or since Clinton's "Ooh boy, that's the spot." And,
That's a good one.
Yeah, and in the last one I did, man, we did top 5 things you might or might not know about Gen Z, and that one kind of pushed the limits, and that was the last one I did. So I don't know if someone in that studio was like, "Yeah, fuck this kid, we gotta get this kid off, dude."
Dude, I'm Gen Z. Fuck this up. Shut him down.
But yeah, they didn't really tell me. They were like, here's to do a top 5 list, because they contacted me right after the Detroit one went viral or whatever, and they wanted me to come in studio and do some things, and then COVID happened, so like I ended up just filming those little bits for them, or doing a little segment when I was in my car, like before I went to work, like had some headphones and just filming in my car. So they really gave me no creative like boundaries, so I was really able to just say whatever I want. I definitely tried to push it a little bit,
Right.
Maybe that's why I'm still not on.
Right.
You know, but
that's sweet though.
Yeah, fuck it.
So like, you would like to do Saturday Night Live type shit. Like that's what you remind me of.
Dream, because I really like political stuff. I mean, some of this, like, honestly, I'm like one of the only 20-year-olds where like every Saturday I'm watching that show. Like I can talk about writers in that show. I know who writes the sketches. I've talked to 2 people from SNL. They were kind enough to reach out like via social media and like give me some advice, and that was Oz Rodriguez. He's like a head director. He's been there like 10 years. He has his own office there. And Steven Castillo, who's been a writer there for like 2 or 3 years, stand up from Chicago. But he's kind of have like 15,000 followers on Twitter. So they were nice enough to like give me some advice and everything.
So
and
you walked up here with some big nuts. That's what you did.
Maybe a little bit.
Coming in here with the gold jacket on, dude.
Yeah, I mean, because I got those guys to talk to me and give me 5 minutes of their time. But I mean, they really told me like,
that's a fucking start, dude.
it is, but they were told me like things I already know. Like, I'm not trying to act cocky, but like to make it in comedy, you have to do comedy.
Yep.
You know,
You're right.
You have to do it. You have to market yourself. You just have to go out there and do it. And you know, you're gonna have people that hate it. You're gonna have people that don't like it. People that talk shit. But you just, to do comedy, you have to do comedy. You know, because that's what it is.
You had a comedian, or we had a comedian on here yesterday that said that he likes to just go out to New York because he could do like 10 sets a day.
Yeah, that's
5 sets a day and shit like that. But he goes out there just to sharpen his sword.
right.
You know?
Right.
when he's out here, he can still, even when it's not COVID, he can still like only sharpen his sword like 4 times a week.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's doing it 10 times a day over,
And 4 times a week, that's still committed, because I'll find myself battling. I really want these sketches. I know that the internet is how I'm going to make a thing and film, because I have an audience now.
Right.
So it's hard to balance stand-up and balance sketches when I'm still trying to learn how to write, act, direct, everything on that end. And
Trying to do everything.
Everything. So, I mean, like, I'm doing my first stand-up show this week for the first time in like 6 months. It's at Grizzly's Bar in Wyandotte. It's $10 steak night and some open mic comedy. It's probably gonna be really, really shitty comedy.
Shitty cuts of meat, shitty comedy, shitty cuts of meat. Come on down.
But that doesn't mean it's not a good time.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm so fucking excited.
Dude, you can find gems, dude.
Yeah,
everybody
you really can.
starts somewhere. You could be like,
Exactly.
oh my God, you could find the next fucking whoever, dude.
Yeah, you really can. And I mean, if you're looking to get into stand-up,
Go in there and eat a fucking shitty steak and you shit your pants laughing
exactly,
so hard.
Exactly. But if you're going to the comedy, you have to be ready for those nights where it's literally fucking just 15 other comedians watching you, and you go up last, and there's 3 comedians watching you, and it's fucking terrible. You know?
Oh yeah,
You
that's
have to.
that's what Dave was saying last night or yesterday. I like that. I like to hear your bombs more than I like to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about the times you killed, but tell me about the times you fucking bombed, dude.
I got a good bomb story. First time I did comedy in Downriver, which I was more experienced in like Royal Oak and Ann Arbor, because Downriver jokes always work out in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
yeah.
everyone kind of looks down on Downriver and everything. So first,
we do too, Monroe. You know.
oh shit, this one out. You know, just fucking throw up. But it was a really shitty bar show, just comedians, and it was the first show, because the show was so close and I didn't have to drive 30, 40 minutes. It was the first show I ever smoked a blunt and then was just like, I'm going to the show, smoke a blunt, drive 10 minutes to the show, and I was high as fuck. And I got up stage and I just fucking bombed. And
How bad was it? What was your opener? Give me all of the deeds, dude.
oh my God. Okay, so really,
Let me tell you how bad you suck.
okay, so I'm more like I do offensive comedy. I don't care. I'm not getting paid. I do more offensive stuff. That's the shit I was raised on, and that's the shit I'm gonna do. So one of my first jokes was I had a pair of Jordans on, the same Jordans that I was wearing in the Downriver Danny
Downriver
video.
Danny.
So I had a pair of
were
Jordans
thugged
on,
out.
and I was like, this is a Downriver bar with probably like 10, 15 people watching you. And I did a joke that was like, oh, I just bought a pair of high top gray Jordans. It's like part of me wants to be black. Another part of me has seen enough episodes of Cops to realize I should be careful what I wish for.
Oh.
And then just nothing. Did Downriver jokes, nothing.
That's a good joke, though.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah. If it's knowing your style, that's a
Yeah.
good joke.
And the thing is like, I said a joke, and then no one laughed. And then I kind of like chuckled to myself. I was like, wow. Because it was another offensive joke. And I was like, no one fucking laughed. That was, whatever. And I looked around the room, and everybody from the workers to the people at the bar to the other, like, obviously the crowd, but they were just staring at me in fucking silence.
Did it hurt you?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
See,
So it was the first time, and I did it like 5 or 6 times before that, and I did really well in the 5 or 6 times, and it was
Right.
like kind of new material, kind of not. Like my other stuff was, I guess, funnier, but yeah, it sucked, to say the least. It fucking sucked.
Okay, yeah, sometimes you can't grab that crowd.
No,
Just
it's
the wrong fucking people.
Yeah, and then and especially a lot of times in comedy too, like there's little cliques that'll like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's
Yeah.
your friend up there, you might just laugh
Yeah.
for just the sake of it, or just because you know their style, whatever. But if you don't know anybody and you're just a new guy, it should probably be funny.
What I learned, you just got to eat that. What I see, because I watched
Yeah.
a little bit of amateur comedy, what I see, you just got to eat that fucking, okay, that joke didn't work,
Yeah.
fuck it. Because I liked the jokes that me personally, I liked when they fucking, the joke just silenced the room.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, that didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
it. You know, that's funny.
Yeah.
So at least you get a chuckle.
Yeah. And I mean, they tell you things I've learned from just listening to other comedians is like, if ever you're bombing, which I'm guilty of this, the normal thing to do is just speed up your set, cut it short. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just cut
Rip
it short.
that crowd apart.
Yeah, no, and really what you're supposed to do is like slow down. Make it look like you actually know what you're doing and they're just not finding it funny. That way, like they look at you as a professional almost.
Don't get nervous up there.
Don't get nervous and slow down and just lean into the bomb. Like bombing can be some of the funnest shit because ends up becoming some of the funnest stories,
Dude, actually, I had regional comedian Dave Grumbly, and they went to Detroit. Toledo Comics went to Detroit, and they got fucking trashed by Detroit.
Yeah.
It was like Detroit versus Toledo. And that's my favorite fucking bomb story.
Yeah.
Like
He tells it every
I don't care
episode
any
almost.
any famous comedian. I like that Detroit fucking beat the shit out of them. I think it's funny because they all three went on and bombed harder than the other. Like and then
Wrong time, wrong
that's
crowd.
bad.
yeah, it was, dude, you're in Detroit, dude. Detroit
Yeah.
versus Toledo.
Detroit.
Fuck Toledo, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if I'm in Detroit from Monroe, I'm closer to Toledo. Like,
Right.
Fuck Toledo, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
Detroit hangs tight with each other, you know.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's like it's a small community, but
We love Toledo.
I do love Toledo. That's all the comedians I know. I mean,
Right,
I
right.
know Downriver Danny now, but
yeah.
you know, spreading my fucking roots out here.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's small communities are kind of cool because like you go to those shitty bar shows and you meet another comedian that puts on another shitty bar show, and then you know what I'm saying. It's kind of a snowball effect, or you know, a lot of the shitty bar shows.
You gotta hit rock bottom to build, dude. You can't. You gotta shit the bed. If it was too good, 12 shows in a row, everybody fucking died. You're gonna fail eventually, dude.
Yeah. And
You're gonna get a college crowd that don't like your dick joke,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something like that. They're all
Exactly.
offended by that shit. That's just different people.
Right. Especially with how PC everything is nowadays. That's something that I've kind of learned that like from my style is like I like offensive humor, but I realize stand up is all of it is really crowd pleasing. You know what I'm saying? So like for me to be offensive, I think I have to be a little bit smarter and make it more generic at the same time. So like
Anthony Jeselnik.
yeah, kind of, but he can get very dark, very.
He
you
can
know
get
what I'm
very
saying?
dark, but he's like
Yeah.
articulate and shit like that.
Exactly.
You're articulate too. You just gotta. He knows how to word it right. And,
Oh, exactly.
You know, the breaks and everything like that.
Yeah, he's good. Especially him and Daniel Tosh, I kind of look up to because it's like those styles are really
I
good.
don't
Plus,
give a fuck. You
yeah,
know that.
yeah, and I like I like telling stories, but I also like one-liners because one-liners are fucking hilarious
Yeah.
too. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I try to fill in the voids with some one-liners before
You
know,
like
in
you
each
like Mitch
transition.
Hedberg.
I know who he is, and I've seen like his Comedy Central presents, but I haven't dove in too much to him.
Dude,
And I've listened to I think one of his albums where like the bass is playing the whole time, and
Yeah.
that shit was fucking funny.
He's a one line fucking genius, dude.
yeah. He
And he
he's
just
fucking
was fucked up in the mic the whole time,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He just memorized that shit,
Yep.
got retarded, wasted, and
Yep.
that's what it looked like. You know, he had a good. That was a good. You got to put on a persona.
Yeah, almost. But at the same time, like some people think it's too much persona. You know, at the end of the
You're
time,
right.
you gotta be funny and you gotta do jokes, and you gotta like you really have to listen to the people who've been just doing it, whether they suck or they don't. Like you just learn from everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you got to practice.
and they say, well, Judd Apatow says. I say they say, and I feel like I quote Judd Apatow. You guys know who that is? Fucking Freaks and Geeks, Pineapple Express. He's like basically responsible for Seth Rogen's
Oh
whole
yeah,
career.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
So like Knocked Up, This Is 40, all that shit. That's like him. And he has like a comedy book where what's it called? Sick in the Head, where it's like 40 years of interviews with comedians. Like he was interviewing comedians when he was like 15, 16 years old, like in the 70s, 80s. So I totally forgot what I was fucking saying. Oh, what was we talking?
I don't know.
Just
Keep,
talking about
keep
Judd
telling
Apatow.
us about him.
Yeah, no, I mean, but yeah, I basically say they say, but I totally fucking forgot what I was saying. Sorry,
and I got
guys.
the brain injury.
Yeah, for real. I just smoked too much weed, man.
Dude, you were talking about Judd Apatow and about the he wrote a comic book that at 40 years writing a comedian.
Stand up, yeah. I forgot what I was saying before that. Fuck, guys, this is not
You know
professional.
what,
at all,
dude?
man.
I can't dig
Fucked.
that. I can't dig that deep, buddy.
Yeah,
Maybe someone that was listening heard.
yeah. They'll be like, dude, what the fuck?
Remind us what he was
Rewind
talking
this shit a
about.
little bit
Yeah,
and
but,
tell
oh,
us.
I fucking forgot. It takes 7 years to develop a voice.
There you go.
That's what they were saying. It takes 7 years. And I've heard from other comedians, if you're not going to spend 5 years, don't spend 5 minutes. Because you got to fucking, if you actually want to do it, you have to fucking try and understand what it takes to even just pursue it. I've been doing it almost fucking 6 years, and there's been some fucking really tough times where fucking just a lot of shit. You know, I was homeless for a couple weeks because I just decided to buy fucking the computer instead of an apartment. You know, I don't necessarily come from a nice family and shit
Yeah.
like that, but I'm very motivated at making this. So, you know, 7 years. And I look at the 5-year thing as, you know, I was talking about it's hard to balance shit. I haven't even started my 5 years for stand up because that's I plan to move to a bigger city relatively 2-3 years.
What do you think?
Dude, right now it's hard to say. So New York or Los Angeles, I think I ruled out Chicago or Boston or Philadelphia if the bigger cities, don't come back for multiple reasons. But Boston or Philadelphia, just because bigger cities,
And Philly cheesesteaks.
exactly, true American city like Boston, true American racist city like Boston. But yeah,
Hey, you fucking guy! What are you doing,
Yeah.
you fucking
Hey,
guy? What coming up here? Coming up here and you're making your fucking skit comedy, you fucking idiot, dude! Get the fuck out of here, you fucking yuppie!
let's go to a Red Sox game.
The fucking Sox beat anybody you fucking know, dude.
Hey, stop standing by my fucking car. Stand by your fucking car. But yeah, that's what I picture Boston being like. But
That's a Toyota Corolla, dude. You don't know what that is. Get the fuck away from it.
But yeah, so I plan to move there. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I don't think that I've really started that 5 years process yet because I'm very like this is my passion. You know what I'm saying? So once you find your passion in life and you not only understand what your passion is, and you have a little bit of success, oh man, that little bit of success feels fucking nice. Like
You're speaking my language right
Dude,
now. This
yeah.
is happening right now to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, what
Not on
like
that scale.
We
though.
just got a tiny, like,
but
we just
keep
got a pinch
going.
of salt.
yeah. But we got drive, we got motivation
Dude,
to get the fuck there.
It starts with that. When I first started when I was 19, I tried to reach out to like my friends who started with me. Like, is that my phone?
Oh shit.
No, it's my girl.
Oh, he broke the fucking golden rule
Oh
podcast.
shit,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Dude, it's my girlfriend. I'm gonna fucking beat her when I get home. That's
Okay.
a no.
Yep.
no.
You're
Okay,
getting
but-
hit.
Whoa, whoa.
We promote violence.
Oh fuck. But what were we talking about?
Shit, dude. This is a bad
The,
fucking.
Bad-
taste and success
Yeah.
at
So
your passion.
yeah. So once you get a little success, dude. Oh, like I started when I was 19. I started with my friends who were fucking who I did videos with before, and it didn't really work out because they weren't motivated and passion, and we just
That's the same thing.
it was hard to get us in a room together, and it was hard to with different schedules, it was hard to just stay focused when we were in a room and set stuff, and like we were really young, 18, 19, that's fucking young still, I'm
Right.
still relatively young, but like that's young to have like such drive to like, yeah, I don't want to go to college, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? And they were both in bands, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna like, I just kind of like, I don't want to say I just dropped them, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, I got to do this by myself. So me
Yeah.
and the cameraman who was like at it from the beginning started making stuff like 2 or 3 years ago. And then eventually, after like a year or two, we had the Downriver video kind of go off. So like that's that little bit of success, dude. Because when I posted that on Twitter, man, like doing a stand-up show is fucking amazing. Like you get a rush when you do really well, but like when you spend like a month or two working on something and it actually gets the fucking numbers and everyone's like quoting the tweet and like, oh my god, this part is so
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
funny. You're just like, wow, like this is fucking awesome. This is why I do it. You know what I'm saying? And that taught me a lot too about, first of all, like the whole goal was to get people around Downriver excited. You know what I'm saying? Get the people around me excited about what
Right.
I do and be different and like stuff like that, and then try to branch off. And that's after the Detroit one took off. Now I'm trying to like, because I look at the like especially the Downriver one and the White Claws one. I mean, I look at those as
The
more.
White Claws one was killer, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Two guys, one White Claw.
Yeah, two
that was
bros,
hot.
one White
Or
Claw, I
two
think.
bros, one White Claw.
Yeah.
That was hot, dude.
Yeah, it
Look
was-
that shit up if you guys fucking listen to it, dude. That shit is funny.
But yeah, I look at that as more generic humor in a sense. Like it's like we put our own little weird taste in it, definitely.
Yeah, that's
you know
what I
I'm saying,
want,
to make
yeah.
it funny. But now I'm trying to like, okay, I got 6,000 Twitter followers. A lot of them, I feel like most of the time I'm tweeting stuff that maybe I don't feel like is the funniest, but like I know other people would like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm really trying to like just post stuff that, well, right now at least, I'm just trying to do stuff that I really fucking like, and probably gonna piss off some people too. But at the same time, I need to find the right crowd, because you can have numbers, but if you're not doing the art you actually want, regardless, I'm not getting fucking paid for it. So I should do the shit that I want. right?
Haters are trying to watch you fail.
Dude, for real. There's
So they're
people
still watching
There's
you.
people who will like talk shit, like either like mutual friends or other friends who like talk shit, but they still follow me on Twitter. Why are you still
Fuck
following me? if you-
Downriver Danny, dude.
Yeah, fuck that. It's not fucking funny. But at the same time, I could care less, man, because you just got to do what you want to do, but also learn. Like you also have to learn, because if you want to do comedy, it's all about making people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be at least a true motivation, or at least one of them. So it's like, so I feel like I just understand the ideas of like generic ideas where I know I'm gonna get a cheap laugh, or like, can I be really fucking weird and still pull those numbers?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you're gonna find the not just numbers, but the right crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because you want people to actually be behind you. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone's going to get offended from something I post, I'd rather them unfriend me now than 6 months, because they're going to unfriend me eventually or unfollow me. And my Twitter, like I try to work really hard at the marketing. Like I'm constantly always following people, unfollowing people. And if they follow me back, I don't unfollow them. And like following 6,000 people on Twitter, you see some fucking shit, guys. You see some opinions.
We don't even have a Twitter because we're not smart.
Dude, you should do it and just advertise the things, man. There's some pretty popular podcasts. Like some of them, some Front Row one just followed me, and they have like 30,000 followers. Only following like 1,000, I think, or something like that.
Dude,
8,000.
so we need to get on Twitter. Mariah, where are you at?
And
She's
dude,
working on our new TikTok account.
We got a new TikTok. You got a TikTok?
oh yeah, I don't even remember the name.
Grandfather, tell me what to do, dude.
For TikTok?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I have a joke.
You're not my dad. You're my granddad. What's up, granddad?
I have a joke that's like, as a comedian, everyone tells me that I should download TikTok, and as a comedian, I'm going to tell everyone I'm going to put a fucking gun to my head than rather than make a TikTok. That joke's not really good or worked out, but I hate TikTok humor. My girlfriend's always on it, and it's some of the shit is so bad. You do see some funny stuff. I made one just because I'm like, I gotta fucking do it.
Watch us.
We put our teaser on there.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
We're gonna try to get on Twitch. We got a bunch of different avenues. We're just, like we said, we just started out. So
We got a lot of people that wanna be content creators.
Right,
So
right.
we're building a team.
That's fucking awesome. And I mean, you guys have said you've only done 8 shows or something like that.
I
this
think
is number 8.
This is number 8.
Young Kobe.
By the end of the week, we'll have 12.
Yep, nice. So yeah, but I mean, with podcasts, you got to be consistent.
Oh yeah,
You
we
know,
got
you
what? It would be like a total of 11 days in a row that
Right,
we had.
that's good. That's
12
good.
days in a row. If it's 12,
We had
we had one day off, but we hit
Yeah.
everybody that we could
we
think
no
of.
days
Right,
off
right.
really, but
Right. Yeah, it's a consistency.
there's also content every day we're posting. It's just may not be
right,
the
right,
podcast.
right. Even if it's just like memes to make people laugh on your fucking Facebook. Dude.
No, like what I do is I wake up I got in a motorcycle accident.
Okay.
And I got a whole bunch of problems, residual problems,
Right,
and shit
right.
like that. A little bit crippled. I got real fucked up.
PTSD.
Yeah,
I
just
bet.
all that
Yeah,
shit. And then what I do, I gotta make myself okay in the morning.
Okay.
So what I would do is I'd text Good Morning Post, and then we made this, and he was like, "Dude, just do a fucking video. It's more genuine.
Right.
It's more fucking.
That's what I'm about.
it's more
genuine.
real.
Right. You
That's
get
what-
your personality.
Yeah, because I want to lift your spirit. But if
Look
you
at the dude.
see my ugly ass face, and I'm just telling you to fucking love yourself. I mean,
it can work, man.
look at me. I look like a fucking clown, but dude, I love you, and I love everybody else.
Right. That's fucking awesome, dude.
And then like I even
It's
do a
your morning
nightcap.
cup of tea.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
and
he's
that's what I
tear up,
do
yeah.
because every day I go through a process of fixing myself to get to exit the world. Like yesterday, I couldn't leave the house
Okay.
until like 2 p.m.
Okay.
because I was having a rough morning. I had a bad night. I got night terrors and stuff.
Okay.
So I was not okay. I was shook up. I had to go take a walk. I had to, reach out
right.
to people, was texting, people was talking, and I was fine. I
Right,
came
right.
down here. I would have ruined the fucking podcast. We had a great podcast yesterday, and I didn't want to come down here and be a fucking dickhead.
Right.
And see, I'm smart enough. I've been around him enough. I knew it. He didn't text me I just hadn't gotten my cup of tea on time.
Right.
So instead of being the asshole, I was like, we just premiered my daughter interviewing him.
Right.
So I was like, well, it's your turn to hijack his cup of tea. Let's see what you got.
Right.
So, and
No.
he was like, "Thank you for that. I needed that."
Right.
Yeah,
That-
because
dude,
she
that's
was
fucking
playing.
awesome.
She was playing it like she was hijacking my job,
Right.
But I shared a video right after, like, dude, I'm thanking her because I needed it. I fucking couldn't talk to you guys for this amount of time. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. That's fucking awesome though, dude. Like,
But I'm trying to spread like what we're trying to spread, like positivity. Just
Right.
just I love you.
Right,
Fuck
yeah.
it, dude.
no,
Because
dig
I
that.
seen the other side of the door. I seen like close enough to death, near
Right,
death.
right.
So I just want to love everybody, dude. And this right here gets me
loves
to. I
meeting
don't even. I
people.
never met you.
Right, right.
Like I didn't get to see your. Those videos are fucking gold, dude. I got to see them. I'm happy, and I
Right.
get to meet you and talk to you and shit like that.
Right,
I'm,
right.
I'm doing what the fuck I love doing. I just talk shit all day.
Right, and it's fucking awesome, and I really dig that. Now, if I don't want to ruin the mood right now by any means,
Shutting me
but-
down.
no, but to get extremely real with you, and I mean, we just talked about opening up on podcasts and being real, and it's kind of weird that we met because you had a motorcycle accident. My sister actually passed away from a motorcycle accident when she was 20 years old, and I was 15. So I'm coming up at the 10-year anniversary of that. So like some things, you know what I'm saying, they come full circle. But I kind of have the same.
Synchronicity way.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I kind of have the same outlook of like, yeah, that's probably like the one incident in my life where you like the before and after incident.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But like, part of me's scared to think about if that didn't happen, where the fuck would I be? Would I still be in comedy?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be the same person.
It forms you. It forms
fucking
you.
forms
Yep.
the hell out of you because
I'm the best person in the world because I had to recover from this accident. I was burned. I was impaled. I was broken. I had a brain injury.
Couldn't
And-
walk.
Yeah, couldn't walk. They told me I wasn't gonna walk.
Fuck.
So, and then I started walking again. I'm on fucking cloud 9. So
Yeah.
I took that dedication and that drive I did to get better,
Yeah.
and I just put it in this.
Dude, how was the process for walking, getting to walking? How long was it?
So I was 25 when I wrecked,
Okay.
and I woke up a couple days after the accident, and I was burnt real bad, and the nerves were burnt off of my legs, so I couldn't feel my leg,
Right.
the wounds right now. So they said you can't walk, and the therapist came in there and said, "What do you want to do? You want to pump your legs in the bed or something like that?" I said, "No, dude, I want to stand up and fucking walk. I'm a kid. I'm gonna stand up and fucking walk." So I started walking in like the bars and shit like that.
Right.
And I got to a decent point where I could almost let go of the bars. Like I could try to balance like
right.
that.
Right.
And
How
then
long was that?
that
how long
was
did that
that
take?
was like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
That's a little bit faster than I expected.
Yeah.
Honestly, too.
But my nerves didn't grow. No, it was like a month and a half.
Okay.
Because my nerves didn't grow back. My nerves, when you burn a nerve, it comes out it triples when it comes out. There's
Okay.
more nerve ending. It just flourishes. Once you
Okay.
cut it, it comes back 10 times better. So what happened is when I would stand up, because I'd be laying down most of the day, when I'd stand up, the blood would rush through my leg, and it would feel like it was acid or something. Just the blood trickling out, and there was wraps and shit like that. So I was down in the bed for another month,
All right.
and I thought oh shit, I'm definitely not gonna walk.
Right.
But I just used that same drive. Once you get over that, you have to feel the burn wound is terrible.
I bet.
But like once I got used to it, I don't know if that's probably big part of my PTSD. I had to get used to the sensation for me to walk, for me to make myself. I have to do this. It hurts, but I have to fucking do this. Once you get used to it, though, it's like,
Right.
you know, I know it's about the fucking. And I'd be screaming. And I was in a nursing home. I would be screaming, fucking yelling. And I'd be the only one allowed in the physical therapy thing. It would be me alone.
Right.
No old lady wants to see me fucking busting and fucking screaming, yelling, fuck and shit like that.
Right. No, I understand, man. I understand that. But I don't want to say it's a beautiful story, but obviously you've seen the positives.
Oh, it's
And,
beautiful.
like,
I
dude,
think,
and-
dude, it formed me. I'm a way better
Dude.
person. I got the toxic on my chin because I was worse than what I am today.
Okay.
Like I woke up and I just want to love everybody. Like I don't think, and I don't give a shit no more. Like I had full grown male nurses sponge bathing my balls. We can talk about anything. I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, it would be
and
a
I
fun
just
experience.
I don't care no more. So, it's not like that. I don't care, but like
It's a reminder, a scar, if you will.
Yep.
Yeah.
To
And then-
remind him not to be that way.
I don't want to be.
Right.
I don't want to be the old person I used to be. That's it. Because right now I feel like I got reborn.
Right.
I mean, my brain don't communicate with my hand. I can't jack off, so I'm a virgin and I got reborn. So I mean, like, it's the full turnaround,
The
you know.
struggle.
So it's a life that I live, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good. I'm having a good time.
That's that makes me very happy to hear, because like I said, everything comes around full circle. You know what I'm saying? You just live life positively, man. And like that makes me very happy that you were able to take such a negative experience, because I did the same thing. It's, I mean, a little bit different, obviously, what we went through, but that's
it's still
awesome.
dude, the friend that saved, the guy that pulled me out of the fire and put me out, he's fucking fucked up by it.
Yeah. Oh,
me and him, our PTSD don't match up right now, because I'm conservative. I seen death, and he's just wild. And his son died too.
Oh, fuck.
And he was 7 months old, so he wigged out. And me and him, I love him more than any. Like I love that guy. I knew him since kindergarten. But me and his PTSD don't match up.
Okay.
It's not a good time, you know.
Right.
So it's. Honestly, even before, I didn't believe in PTSD and stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, oh, that's all in your head. But it really is.
Yeah.
It really fucking is. I didn't understand none of it. But now
Right.
now I'm like manic depressive. They say I'm not sad though. I'm PTSD. I got night terrors or whatever. All their anxiety, all that bullshit that comes with PTSD. But I'm not the guy that wants to die.
Right.
I seen death. I want to fucking live. I want to have fun.
He wants to meet everyone he can and talk to him.
Yeah,
Every
give me a fucking
interesting
conversation.
person.
Yeah,
Right.
If you're interesting, he wants to talk to you.
yeah. That's what I want. Moments. I don't want fucking. You ain't gonna fucking come out of here with nothing, dude. I want to have some moments, dude. Fuck it, dude. Like right before you die, when you run through your life, you're like, damn, dope.
Right. No,
You know?
I feel that, man. And honestly, yeah, dude, I just feel that. Like, dude, give me a knuckle touch, man, because that's fucking awesome, dude. I really dig that. I'm honestly very happy that I already came here. You know, drove
That's
the
good.
hour.
Yeah.
too,
Oh
so
yeah. It's an hour.
very
I
nice.
drive here every day, 35 minutes from
Oh, yeah?
Monroe. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, it wasn't a bad drive. You take South 75 all the way the fuck
Yep,
down.
all the
It's
way
literally-
down, right to fucking
it was
Alexis, and you
very,
just do.
very peaceful. Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking construction though, dude.
Dude, what fucked me up is Tractionville or whatever. There's like a 3-way street, dude.
It's Tremainsville. Good job. Good job.
I couldn't see the fucking sign. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, do I turn right here? Do I turn up there? Like, what the fuck? Thank God there was
Downriver comedian
Yeah.
Ken Wood is dyslexic.
Thank God there was a car in front of me, because I would have probably turned in the fucking.
Yeah, it's a fucking it's a thunderfuck.
Yeah.
coming here. It's like a Z. It's like a Z. Just
Right,
do a little
right.
Z real quick. You
It's
know,
like kind of.
we're
kind of a
Power
bigger
Rangers.
city.
That's why you got to
Yeah.
be a Power Ranger before you get here.
Okay.
You know, just so you like. Then 6 years ago. So
About
was
6
it
years.
driven by? Like what happened when your sister passed? If you
So-
don't mind me asking.
So when I was 15, sister passed. As a 15-year-old, I didn't really process it the right way.
Right.
I kind of was just like, I went to school like a week later, and like all the teachers were like, well, like fuck, this kid's back already, you know, because my sister went to that school and everything. So I kind of just put my head down, didn't really think about it too much, you know, obviously cry every now and then. And then a year and a half later, my dad actually died from a heart attack brought on from like years of drug abuse and stuff like that. And let me tell you this story, because I don't think I've ever really told this story, and this is kind of a beautiful, twisted, fucked up moment too. How I found out my dad died is it was right around school finals, and we had to write a paper for a current history, global events, whatever. And it was like your view, outlook on life. Like you pick a quote from whatever, and then you talk about what that quote means to you and your outlook on life. And my quote was by Tupac. I don't even think it's actually by Tupac. I think just someone put Tupac's face and a quote next to it, and I was like, that's by Tupac. That's my quote. And it was, with all the corruption and something in the world, I'm going to keep my head high like my nose is bleeding. So I wrote that piece of paper, like about how like I talked about my sister dying, and I talked like how my like views on life were a little bit different, and how I was still very positive, and I understand the meaning of just really biting shit, you know, going through shit, and you know, just got to
Eat
keep
that
going.
shit sandwich.
But I wrote that fucking paper, and I waited to the last day of school, like last night. So I was like, damn, like this is a pretty good paper. 11 o'clock at night, I was about to go to bed. My mom comes in, is crying, found out my dad died. So I go back to my room, and obviously crying, whatever. And then I look at this piece of paper, and up to 5 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, whatever, that was my view on life. And now it's done.
Oh my god.
And now it's done.
It
Like
did.
I just talked about how you just have to get through shit so much, and then just boom, it's all different.
then
And the next day, I had to go to school because it was finals. You know what I'm saying? So I like, regardless, my mom had to get up in the morning, drive me to
Go
school.
to work, yeah.
Go to work.
And
People were asking me too because people like talked about it on Facebook and they were like, "Hey, does something happen to you?" I was like, "No, oh yeah, someone that my uncle knew died." Like something. I was just lying,
yeah,
you know.
my uncle's cousin's friend,
Yeah. So,
Jeremy, he passed.
Oh. So yeah, that's kind of how I had to went through. And if there's like, I don't live life with many regrets. I think obviously as you get older, I feel like everyone has regrets, little or big. But one regret that I have is not telling that teacher, because the teacher loved the paper. Like he never used to call on me, and then the next year I was a junior, used to call on me, whatever. So I feel like he really enjoyed it. But I really wish I would have gave him the paper and just told him, I want to write you another one and tell you about what just happened after I fucking did that. And I never did that because
Slaved over this fucking notebook, this
Yeah.
thing forever, and then my whole life changed.
Yeah, and then I didn't ask. I was going to, and I didn't ask him because like the bell rang, we turned in the papers, and then there was some girl just holding up the class, and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, but that message would reach.
That's great.
It reaches out
Dude,
to a million
for real.
stories, though. You
For
can relate
real.
to that.
for real, and it's some real shit. And I really don't talk about that too much. You know what I'm saying? But those are,
That's beautiful. I'm glad you talked about it.
yeah,
That's
thank you.
what we're about.
Yeah.
Right, right.
That's what we want to do.
Moments just like that.
Yep.
Right. No, I feel that, and I dig that, dude. Because obviously, if you guys are comedy fans, I know we haven't got into like what comedy.
I'm
each
digital
other like.
comedian.
Digital.
Comedian T-Rep.
But like being, I don't want to say being depressed, but there is a huge connection between depressing shit and being depressed, and like people that do comedy enjoy comedy. And it's like when I first started out, I'd watch all the documentaries of people, comedians talk about being depressed, and I was like, you know what, like I want to do this, and I feel like I'm depressed. But I was like, I don't feel necessarily there's a connection, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just coincidence. And then as I started to meet other comedians and watch more stuff and listen to more people, there's a lot of fucking depressed comedians. A lot of people turn their pain into joy, and like that's what I'm trying to like. I've never really done jokes on stage about my sister and my dad, but I'm just starting to write about it because I came up with ideas to where I can make that shit funny. And I'll be honest, when I started writing it, dude, I got like teary because I was like, this is fucking beautiful because it's real and
You're
it's
using
funny.
it for
Like it's funny. Like people are gonna fucking laugh and go, "Oh my god!" But then after the show, they're gonna be like, "That was fucked up," but that's real.
Yeah.
Like that shit's fucking real.
Lot.
That shit's funny because I like dark humor, you know. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, that's kind of how I look at life, and that's I feel like after those two incidents, like my life has, I guess, with meaning, it gave me meaning. You know,
Oh, I
with
got
comedy.
meaning right now too.
Right. No, I feel
want
you.
to
I
do
can
this
tell.
forever,
I
dude.
can tell. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's amazing. And I mean, just keep at it with the marketing, man, because especially with the message you guys have and like having conversations like this, like obviously you guys can make people laugh and like reach some people and like have some fans, but like you could really like change someone's fucking life. You
Yeah,
know
I'll
what I'm
say a
saying?
fart joke, but I do love you.
Right.
You know?
right. But yeah, dude, I mean, people, you know, especially with podcasts, I'm not really too big of a podcast person. I mean, I'm the typical white guy. I'll throw on Rogan, you know, when
Right.
Rogan has
Oh,
on.
dude, who
we
doesn't?
love Joe.
Yeah,
I heart Joey.
that's my dream. Put me on your show, Joe.
I didn't grow up with a father figure in life, but I'm a big fan of the Joe Rogan podcast. So I
call
think I'll
him-
be okay.
I call him Joseph. Because, you know, his friends, close friends, call him Joseph.
Okay.
So, you know, just saying.
Okay. Okay.
No, I like the podcasting too, and a million fucking people has told me to do one,
Right.
and then once we started doing it, they're like, "Your voice is this is your calling."
I was
dude.
gonna
I'm like,
say that,
"What
dude.
the
You have a
fuck?"
good deep voice. I
No,
was
I
gonna
don't-
say that actually.
Not only that, like what you were saying, he does this for the same reason. Not only are we helping people, but he does it to help himself.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I'm helping everybody. I don't
So-
want to just do this for myself. I'm getting through all these issues with no medication.
Oh, wow.
I'm struggling through.
This is his
It's bad
therapy.
sometimes,
Dude, and
This is therapy. Me talking
That's-
to you, learning your story. That's this. I don't got to think about myself when I'm talking to you, talking to somebody else.
right. And it puts you in. I don't want to say it's an escape from reality, but I feel
Meditation,
like-
meditation.
yeah.
But I'm not sitting.
Exactly. And I mean, pills, like you don't want to like that. That's one reason. Like my dad was like, he
I'd
did
be a
some
zombie,
pills.
man.
Exactly.
They shut down a lot of them. Psych meds shut down emotions, and
Yep.
I'm a fucking emotion bandit. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
I'll fucking cry. I'll cry right now. I love it. You know, like
Yeah, it makes you feel human. It gives you that release. Like, dude, you have to fucking
yeah,
cry.
you gotta cry.
have
You
to
gotta
cry.
laugh. You gotta fucking be sad. You gotta.
Yeah.
I just want to feel it all, dude.
If I didn't cry every now and then, I'd be fucking insane, you know?
Oh yeah, dude. My head would probably explode if I
Yeah.
didn't cry.
And I mean, I feel like people are starting to learn in this country that men should cry every now and then, because I feel like we do have a society where men should be tough, and I feel like, you know,
That's our dads and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they were in the 80s. You were a fucking man, dude.
Yep.
Go do your shit. Your wife stays at home. You know, in the 80s, 70s, 60s, that was all. It was all like one way.
Yep.
And then now we're now we're all soft.
Yeah. I mean, for the good and the worse. I mean, if a society just for 30 or 40 years tells everyone, "Hey, be nice, don't judge other people," eventually, maybe you're going to become too soft.
Like me, I can't be macho.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't have that in me, dude. I'll go sniff your fucking flowers in your yard, dude. You might think I'm robbing you, but I'm like, your tulips are nice, Mrs. Sampson.
I can only imagine if I saw you outside my window sniffing the flowers. Like, what the fuck is that guy
I
doing?
got a little plant business with my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I had a bad
succulents.
night terror a couple months ago, and I freaked the fuck out. Couldn't be alone.
Right.
And then because I got to live with my dad, I can't be alone.
Okay.
So when he would go to work, I'm going to my mom's house. I'm gonna have coffee with her, and then she was replanting. She has like 250 house plants.
Oh, really? Fuck.
So I walked in there. She was trying to repot plants, and I was like, "Mom, I got an idea. I'm gonna put a little bowl, put dirt in it, and put a fucking pot, and make it look like a succulent is a flower coming out of the pot." And I did it and put it online, and everybody fucking loved it. We got a
Really?
little plant business out of it, and
Damn.
it's me chilling with my mom. Dude.
Right.
You're giving me mother-son time. Here, buy these.
Right.
You know?
Definitely. That's fucking awesome, man.
That's where it started. The drive started. Like if I put my mind to something, then I don't have to worry about what's going on in my head because I'm distracted.
Right. It's
Then he been bringing this up. We went to Vegas, and I roasted Elvis and roasted everybody.
Roasted the shit out. The whole room was like, oh.
to Elvis. Was he on stage?
No, he was not. No.
Marrying
So,
our
like-
friends.
Oh,
He was
okay.
not.
He wasn't
no.
even like a good Elvis.
No,
Yeah.
that fucking sucks. Why even?
They said if he's not good, T-Rep, get him, because I roasted. We went with
He's
20
a master
people.
roaster when he's like live on, like ready to roll.
Yeah.
He'll roast.
If I'm
anybody.
having a really good time, I'll roast the fucking anybody. Like, but I have to know you and shit like that. You know
the limits.
like
kind of,
friends.
too,
I'll-
the
yeah,
more he
yeah.
knows
No,
you, the better. He
20.
Yeah,
we had
right.
20 people. I roasted the whole entire house, the whole entire vacation over 4 days.
Each person
And
had
killed
their moment.
Elvis. I had the photographer wanting me to stay in Vegas, and Josh's like, "No, dude, we're doing this at home." So I used that drive for me to try to get better sleep at night, or to make me feel
More accomplished.
more somebody needs me. Josh needs me to come down here and
Right.
host this fucking show. For the last fucking 14 days, I feel beautiful.
Right.
I feel like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta get ready. I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta fucking eat
Give some
something.
purpose.
I gotta
Right,
get the
yeah.
fuck out. And then somebody needs me. It doesn't matter if we're making money per se right now or
Right.
anything like that. What I need, somebody needs me. He can't do this shit without me. I can't do it without him. So we need each other. It's something for me to wake up and be like, okay,
Right.
I'm going, because
Yeah.
they're not letting me go back to work.
Right.
They're
Right.
they're trying to fucking get me to sign up for Social Security and shit, and I fucking hate that, dude.
Really?
Hate it, dude. Okay, a crippled guy can fucking talk on a fucking podcast. My brain's not fucking mush. It
Right.
almost is, but it's not.
Right.
So I'm gonna conversate.
Right. Definitely, dude. I fucking feel that. Like I said, I fucking dig everything you guys are saying. Like, it's right up my alley, too. Beautiful, twisted, dark shit with a positive message, because you guys were talking about, like, there's too much hate in the world before we
Yeah.
started this. And, dude, there is. And regardless of your political views, I mean, you just got, we all want our children, our grandchildren to grow up in a world that's better than today.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
kinda-
saying?
yeah.
Like, and there's a lot of tough conversations when it comes to race and everything. But you know what I'm saying, and race and other things. But you got to have them, because we all want our people, our kids and grandchildren to grow up in a better place than where we're living
Yeah,
today.
dude. We all got fucking the same heart, dude.
Yeah.
Just love each other.
And yeah, I won't go too deep into the politics shit and like the hate, but too much hate in the world.
Yeah,
Too much
way
hate.
too much.
And even like I said, like the new stuff I'm trying to put out, like it's a little bit more offensive stuff. And like I said, I hit 6,000 Twitter followers, and I'm really expecting when I post some of this stuff to maybe lose some, to the
500.
500 maybe, because like I said, if it's not the right crowd, then it's not the right crowd. But you kind of just have to do what you want to do and make the art that you want to fucking do. And I don't know, like it.
They unfollow you and talk shit about you, and then motherfuckers are like, I'm checking this motherfucker out.
Exactly.
And they think you're funny. You gain 3 fans.
Right.
Losing
3 loyal
one.
fans, too.
Losing one, and you're getting 3 fucking new ones.
Right.
So, I mean, there's positive in everything.
Right. There definitely is. But at the same time, when you're kind of doing this racial stuff or racial comedy, whatever, like I tell people that especially if you're a white guy, I don't mean to say I'm fucking oppressed or anything like that, but like no one really wants to hear a white guy go on stage and do offensive material if like you're a college crowd or whatever like that. So like you have to be smart about it. Like I tell people, I was like, if you just want to go on stage and just say some racist shit and act like you're mansplaining, you should not spend your time as a comedian. You should really spend your time trying to develop a time machine to go back to the 1980s. Yep. So I like to like be smart about it, but at the same time, people are just going to get pissed off regardless, you know? So I'm trying to like the sketch I have releasing this week or next week is White Privilege, the reality show. So it's
that's good.
So it's like it's me and my friends. Like I don't want to go too deep into it, but like it's me and my friend like hanging out. It's a green screen. It's like an actual show, and then like I'll basically fucking say it because it's about to get released. So what they do is it's like I walk in and I'm like, oh, what up, man? You ready to get drunk? He's like, dude, check this out. And then I'm like, whatever. And we're watching TV, and it's like a Black Lives Matter montage, and then like we're crying and everything like that. I'm like, oh my God, this is really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like white people feeling that pain. And then the friend busts in. He's like, my dad just put up our hot tub. I'm like, oh, and it's like a hot tub montage. And there's some other stuff that goes in there, but we're really focusing on like the montage because you don't want to be too offensive. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to talk about necessarily one person that the movement's been about or like what's happening right now. We just want to make it a broad statement to where you understand what actually white privilege is.
That is a good look. That is funny though.
Right,
I like that.
But it's kind of like it's looking at white privilege of what exactly is white privilege of watching stuff and going, wow, this is fucked up, and then whatever, and then oh, we're back to our normal life. Yep. And then it has a couple other reasons too, and like there's a cop involved too, so like something like that. I mean, it's only a 2-minute sketch, but at the same time, like we're working on right now, like that. Actually, when I leave here, I'm gonna go edit that video because we're trying to get it out this week or next, and trying to get 3 videos out in the next month. But like it's really like we don't want to offend people, but if we're doing it, we're gonna offend people. Like at some point, you have to be
your
like,
best shit's gonna offend people.
Exactly, and you just gotta, like I keep saying, you gotta make the art that you want to make, but understand that maybe there's times because why I did the Downriver Danny one was because did you guys see the Millennials with Christ?
No.
Yes,
no?
I
did.
Did you?
It's pretty dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up. It's like it's a cable television show, Millennials with Christ, talking about God, and then it switches, and I'm the host of the show, but then it switches to I'm trapped in the basement and I'm getting tortured by like a Baphomet, like the devil Baphomet.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like waterboarded with holy water and shit like that, and it's going back and forth. We spent 3 or 4 months making that. Our computer like crashed on us because we were shooting in 4K and didn't understand the graphics card versus the 4K,
yeah.
really. So we had to like rewrite it, constantly rewrite it. And after the 4 months, I was like, dude, I need to like do something that's not dark humor. Like I need to do something that's lighter. You know what I'm saying? Like actually make people laugh. I was like working on something for 4 months to just straight dark humor and thinking like what is really fucked up and all the fucked up shit we did. Like it'll make you feel a type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like I've kind of found that out that it made me. I just wanted to do something lighter after like that. So I understand the difference of trying to, like I said before, making generic stuff that other people are going to laugh or making my weird, fucked up shit like that. But even that, I still try to throw in generic, you know, I still try with my weird stuff. I still try to make it generic enough to where you might like it, but I'm still able to do weird stuff. And if I do a generic sketch, I'm still trying to put my own little weird touch on it, like the White Claws video when he ODs and it like shows my tits bouncing up and down.
Yeah, that was. By the way, that was fucking
Which
great.
one's the one where you're in the bathtub?
The I Hate Paul Rudd?
Yeah, I'm watching that one over here, and him and Mariah are sitting here just whatever they're doing, and I'm over here watching it, and they're like, what the fuck are you watching? This is
I
weird.
hate Paul, and dude, and I liked when
He's
you
like,
were.
why does he hate Paul Rudd?
I liked when you were sitting there. I liked when you were sitting there, and then it fucking had him dancing, and all the other ones, and you were like
That's
going
when he
through your
tuned in right at that
PTSD.
part.
Oh,
You were going through the PTSD of Paul Rudd.
Yeah. That one, dude, it's fucked up because that's when COVID happened. We spent like 3 or 4 months on that one. And that one on Twitter, that one was the first one I did after the What White People Detroit did, and like that went off. So it was the first one I did after that. Spent 3 or 4 months on it. worked really hard on it. Like, we were like, no, we need to fucking redo this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my friend, for that bathtub scene when he's going in, this kid has my friend, my good friend fucking Kyle, has my $1,000 camera freehanding it over a bathtub full of water going like this. And I'm sitting there like with fucking short shorts on so you actually think I'm naked. I'm like, Kyle, if you drop my fucking camera, dude. Like, it's fucking, like, I'm
gonna beat your ass in
dude,
Daisy
for real,
Dukes.
but he did an amazing job at that. I look at that scene and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
he was crouched like between my toilet, like moving that. Like, dude, that's great. But what I was saying is that it didn't, like, we used footage of that. We used footage of the French riots, like from like 6 months ago in that thing. And just because we had that on Twitter, it was marked as sensitive media. And like a lot of people didn't see it because it was marked as sensitive media. And like, we reposted it, and then I realized, I was like, it's because that, like, it was marked like that, like in a second, marked as sensitive media. And I can tell by looking at, like, because I'll view the numbers of like my tweets and everything and realize like when my main good time to tweet is and everything like that. And I was like, dude, there's no way. I retweeted this my own self like so many times. I was like, how does this just seen by like 1,000 people? I was like, I have 6,000, almost like 5,000 followers at that point. I was like, there's no way.
5,000 people weren't online, dude.
I guess, but dude, some people were seeing it, and I was like, dude, there's something up. I was like, dude,
They hated that
Yeah.
revolution scene. I mean, what the fuck?
dude, but my friend, like, we made it, and we were talking about it not going off, but he mentioned, he was like, dude, we watched this thing, like, we spent like about 4 months on it. He goes, this is probably one of the only videos that we watched probably 1,000 times making this, like every scene like 1,000 times, and we laughed every single day that we watched this shit.
So you were the 1,000 viewers?
like pre-editing it.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I'm yeah.
But like we were like, and to me that's special. I was like, yeah, dude, that's right. We laughed like, even though if truly no one else had liked it, I was like, dude, we really laughed this shit, and we were like, oh my god, because it was just a stupid idea, and like that was the first time where we were like, all right, it's not necessarily a comedy sketch. It's more like us trying to make it look better. You know what I'm saying? Like make the film, you know, shit like a lot better, and like try to get better in that aspect.
We got some horror film makers.
Oh, yeah?
coming in. We got a lot.
Dude, dude, I really want to make some, like, that's my next, like, that's the thing I would do after comedy is horror.
I work in a haunted house. Well,
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
not no more. Well, not no more. I can go work there, but I'm too busy right now this year. So I work in there, and I'm a little freak fuck. So you can use my big ass if you want to.
Dude, I definitely down, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
for
both-
real.
yeah,
I'll be your
no
actor.
doubt.
Yeah, dude,
Look
dude,
at
I
me,
need
dude.
people.
I look like I read
could be
tarot
something.
cards, dude. Looks like I'll looks like I'm gonna put a fucking a bag in your pocket
Yeah.
and you're gonna wreck on the way home
Yeah.
or something. You know.
You basically look like Mr. Potato Head if he fucked a white supremacist. No offense.
Doesn't he look like a
Ouch.
bugaloo? You know?
Dude, what is a bugaloo?
Okay.
Dude,
So I was watching Joe Rogan, and somebody on there mentioned that Hawaiian shirts are racist now. And
like
he- and-
being serious?
Yeah,
I
like
love
fuck.
everybody, dude, but this
so.
looks
So he pulls up this article, and it talks about the Bugaloos, who they're a new group or whatever. I don't know the
No, I have no
details,
idea.
but I keep giving him shit about it because he loves these Hawaiian shirts. And finally, he looked it up. He's like, dude.
I'm not a bugalo, dude. I was mad. I was
what the
offended.
fuck?
Dude, I love everybody, dude. It's just the colors go with my tattoos. I look like a fucking. I look like Fabio.
First impression. What do you think of him? Like not even knowing anything, just looking at.
Well, I was like, the fact that you run a podcast is like,
This dude's gonna rob me.
Maybe a little bit. Dude, what's funny though is I literally, I brought it up to my girlfriend. She's like, do you know these guys? I was like, I don't think so. It's like, it looks like some big white dude with tattoos all over her face. She was like, all over his face? I was like, yeah. She was like, what is he was like, I think he has one on his mouth. And I was like, she was like, what does it say? She like said something. I was like, no, I think it says toxic. And she was like, oh, she said, like, I don't even remember. It's nothing bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I was like,
I
kinda
liked it. I
it.
liked
I was
it.
like, I kind of like it. I was like, does it mean he's like, you know, now you know
Yeah.
the story. I was going to ask. I mean, the toxic mouth.
The only
and, you
ones
know,
that have
yeah.
meaning are the ones on my face. I got a
Okay.
few for like family members, just like I got a unicorn
Okay.
for my niece.
Okay.
But the ones that really mean, every one of them were random. That's my plan for the body. It's just
Okay.
random,
Okay.
right off the top of the head. Whatever I tell my tattoo artist, he draws it, and
Okay.
we put it on. And but my face means the most.
Okay.
It means the I woke up in the hospital twice, so
Okay.
it's life after death with the roses, and then space. I believe more in space.
Okay.
And I'm a Cancer. I got a Cancer sign. This one means protection from witchcraft, or like protection in battle, or just like through life protection. And then this one means illusion. It's an illusion spell, and this is the avatar.
Okay.
I'm the fucking avatar.
Oh,
dude.
so is it like the old school, like the arrow, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's just he made it a little cooler.
Right. I was gonna say, is that an eye? Like what's in the
It's an
middle?
eyeball.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an eyeball. It's a play on the combustion bender. Remember when Aang, that dude was hired to kill him, and his third eye would blow out fucking rays?
Yeah.
It's a play on that.
Okay. When did you get that?
Oh shit!
So is this way back in the day? So you were watching Avatar before the whole fad?
Oh,
that isn't new.
I watched when I was 15.
Okay.
When
Okay.
it first
how
came
old are
up.
you?
I'm 27.
27,
I'm 33.
33. Okay. I'm 25. I just thought I would
Okay.
ask because that way, like, I kind of understand, like, because we talked about wrestling too, so like
Yep.
it gives me an idea that we're roughly around the same age,
about the
so
same, yep.
same interests and shit like that.
Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Jeff Hardy.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay,
Yep.
I like
I
the
like
Hardy
Hardy.
Boys. I
Dude,
like
Jeff-
the
Jeff
Dudley
was at the
Boys.
gathering, the first year of the gathering of the
Really?
Juggalos.
Bro,
that
me
we
and my
went.
friends were about to actually try to go to that.
Oh, we go.
Really?
Yeah, we
We
try
get
to go
down
every year.
We got a
Bro.
Juggalo bus. We got a bang bus, dude.
I'm going.
Yes.
I'm trying to make a traveling
Well, it was
podcast.
last year was
too.
in
it was
Indiana,
canceled this year.
Right,
so
but it was supposed to be in Indiana,
it was in Indiana.
and it wasn't. Okay, because me and my friends. Have you guys ever seen American Juggalo on YouTube?
Mm-mm.
Oh, fucking.
I don't know.
Dude, it's just like it's on YouTube, full thing. It's like 20 or 30 thing, and they're just going around to one of those, and they're just asking people. And me and my friends wanted to make a thing called like infiltrating the Juggalos, like kind of acting like outsiders, but posing as Juggalos. Because like I kind of grew up on that. I grew up
That
on
is
backyard.
gorgeous, dude. Please come with us and do
Dude,
that.
I grew up on like I had like 5 friends. Like, dude, let's fucking go. Because I have another friend that kind of grew up backyard wrestling video game with them and shit like that.
We take about 14 people at a time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We
Drive
get
down there in
awesome,
a
dude.
bus.
in a-
Get there the day before, so we're there on opening day.
that
That's
party
awesome, dude.
that party when you're waiting to get in, that's the best part.
The parking lot party, that's what you want to film.
That's when you get weird.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. My friends
Plus,
were
the
really about
artists
to
are
go.
all driving around without their makeups
Really?
and shit. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, because I'm not like too in. I've never indulged too deep into Juggalo culture, but I'm definitely aware and big fans of them on the backyard wrestling video game. Like that was a
Dude,
big
they're
part of my
really
childhood.
they throw a great show.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I've
that's
heard
it.
They
too.
throw a great
Promoters.
fucking show. They know what they're fucking doing. I'll support their shit. I'm not gonna listen to it in my truck on the way home,
Right. Like,
but
yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna go there
But
and I'm
I
gonna
will get the fuck down when
I will-
Fago Armageddon comes, dude.
no
You're
because
getting
when
sprayed with Fago the whole time. It's honestly, it's
awesome.
ruined. It's
You're fighting
ruined
for your
concerts
fucking
for me.
life, dude.
I don't want to go to anybody else's concert because it's not as fun.
really? Fuck, dude. Yeah, and I mean, just letting loose and like, from what I've seen, it's very like, like almost like a family.
Yeah.
I guess that's the you know what I'm
Juggalo
saying.
family. Yeah, it's cool,
It's a chant.
dude.
They even chant.
It's
it.
Yeah,
our
the whoop
family
whoop.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
our
okay.
family thing.
Okay.
That's like it's our people in our fucking group have one of these. It's
That's
just
fucking awesome,
dude. The Pillars have one.
Yep.
Besides Kevin Keg.
Oh yeah, Kevin doesn't.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
Kevin
That's
Wallace
really
either.
awesome.
But dude, the gathering of the Juggalos is the craziest fucking time of your life.
30,000 fucking
and-
idiots.
Dude, the
beautiful.
reason
Without the music.
we were, we were about to go, not this past year, but the year before. But my friend
They
got
were there.
his,
They were there.
my friend got his second DUI and couldn't go, and he was like a driving force. Like, dude, I want to go, and that was my cameraman actually, because he was like, dude, let's go. I was like, dude, let's do the full fucking face paint. And
Now he's
everything.
not driving for a while.
No, not at all, dude. Dude, you want to hear the story of his second DUI? So it involves me. I was asleep, 4 a.m. I get there's like banging on my door, and I thought it was my mom coming home drunk. This is like 2-3 years ago, obviously, because that's the gathering you missed. I thought it was my mom drunk. I come outside, and it's my friend. I don't even know why I'm talking about his DUI story, but it's a
Don't
funny
say
one.
his name.
Yeah,
Just don't say his name.
no, he knows who he is.
My homie.
Yeah, he's
You know who you are.
Yeah, but I come outside and he was fucked up, dude, and he crashed his car into my stepdad's car because he lives on, I'm like childhood friends with him. He lives on the fucking next block. Somehow he crashed his car in my stepdad's car, tail whipped, hit my neighbor's car, totaled 3 cars. He said he was speeding through that thing, and I almost got PTSD basically from coming outside and just seeing like one of my best friends like just sitting on the curb, because there's a chance he could have been dead and I could have maybe seen him dead on the curb.
Right. Yeah.
And at 4 a.m. and I was like, that's fucked. And I mean, we joke about it. He's definitely a better person because of it. And I
That
mean,
rush of heart, that rush of heartbeat, that shit, your brain remembers that weird shit. I can't access the memories to the
really
accident.
I can
It's hiding
understand
it
that.
from
He doesn't remember the Mac accident at all.
No,
I
always-
woke up a couple days later and didn't know how to talk, couldn't breathe.
and like which you're obviously still fucking lucky.
Well,
as
yeah,
hell,
I'm
and
fucking
you can
dude.
obviously
I
that.
know my name. I know,
Right,
dude.
right.
I'm
He was able to walk away, dude. He fucking rammed into my stepdad's car. The tire went through the car, tail whipped other car, and then totaled his car through that. Like he was able to like walk away, and I always joke to him because he obviously ran a yield sign, was going super fast because he was fucked up and like he feels really bad about it and everything. But I'm like, dude, you probably lit a cigarette because he lives on the other block. I was like, dude, you probably lit a cigarette. You probably turned on the Highway Star. Like, nobody gonna take my car, and just fucking speed. And I was like, dude, it's really obviously we have really fucked up humor. You know what I'm saying? To joke about this shit. And I was like, dude, like we obviously still joke about it. And I'm driving his ass around all the time.
skit
but-
that. Skit that. Nobody's gonna take my job.
light a
It's gonna
cig-
take me to grind. Ooh,
everything.
Right when he hits,
love it.
right when he hits a car and he goes like this, and you slow motion it, and I love her, and I need her.
But yeah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? It's one of those, like we were talking about, beautiful, twisted moments where you walk away with a more fresh respect. And honestly,
Oh, dude, he swallowed his nutsack.
Oh,
He-
easily, but his parents can afford it too. Yeah, Kyle, I'm calling you out, Kyle. His
we
parents
just
can.
Oh,
said his name.
fuck,
He said
name
his
bomb.
name.
There's
Jesus.
a fucking million Kyles, dude. Fuck that.
Lori and Jim. I love Lori and Jim. Shout out Lori and Jim.
Well, now you know his parents.
Lori and Jim.
We are fucking killing you, Kyle, right now.
they let me film in his basement. They're just like, oh, Ken. Like, there's times where in the Millennials with Christ where I'm like screaming for my fucking life, dude. And that's in their house. And he walked upstairs and he's like, does it sound like Ken's trapped in the basement? They're like, yep. Because they just hear,
Perfect.
I have like 3 videos coming out. I mean, the white privilege one. I have Socialism is Cool, which is a little more political stuff. I mean, it gets really silly at the end. Like, it's really some slapstick almost. Because that idea, we were supposed to do like a failed cable TV shows, like sketch idea. And then like for time restraints, it all fell apart. So I kind of just took that idea and like we had to like scatter and try to make something out of it because it was a halfway decent idea. And then I'm going to try to get it out before the election. I don't know if I can, but an Antifa training video.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
I
that-
love you, dude.
Dude, so I hope to try to, I have to like just order all the stuff. Like I already got a shirt that says everyday anti-fascist. Have to order my Soviet Union flag tonight and shit like that. But so yeah, just those 3 videos, and then winter's coming up, so we're gonna focus more on the green screen, filming inside, obviously, and just basically.
Oh, you
keep
got a
making
green
shit.
screen?
Yeah, I
do
was
have a green
thinking
screen.
about that would be cool for us to do too, every once in a while. You
And
know,
honestly-
throw up on our
Yeah,
minute video, 30-second videos.
yeah, and that's something I'm trying to do too, because like I have a lot of opinions, and I just try to just shut the fuck up most of the time and just not talk about my actual opinions and just make fun of stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like,
What's
you
up, dude? We're the same dude.
yeah, for real, like
Fuck my opinions. I
I love people expressing their opinions, but there's so much fake stuff right now, man.
you know what?
False narratives
You know
and-
what I do? I'm just like water. I'll form to anything. But if it gets to something that like I don't want to talk about, I'll just fucking leak. I'll leak out.
Right, it doesn't
I'm
mix.
out, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna form the next thing. I'll talk to you. I have nothing, but I'm just like I don't want to talk about this because I'm not read up on it, and 2,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you're listening to a fucking dude that's half retarded.
Yeah,
bro.
and
Like-
and not read
like
up
the
on it
government's
themselves.
trying to tell me, bro, you're a
Right.
fucking retard. You need to figure this out.
I will, like, if you guys are really into politics or whatever, but I have to give a shout out to my friend from Wyandotte, from my hometown, who is an independent reporter and has been going around to all these protests and riots and filming, and he's up to 70,000 followers on Twitter, and he's been on Anderson Cooper, CNN, all these news things. And he's making I don't want to say a living, because he's basically just he was doing it before and all the shit started taking off, but because him and like he made me follow other independent reporters, and dude, the shit you see that he films is like you don't hear about it at all. Fucking all, dude, because he's independent. There's no one censoring him, and he's just taking videos.
Dude,
and
the shit
he's
that-
like shot to fame because of it. But dude, like it's insane.
We went to the protests and the shit we saw. We walked in there and there was a cop car on
Michigan
fire.
State.
Really?
Yeah.
And wait, like recently?
At the Capitol when
At the
when
Capitol,
everything first began.
When it first started.
Yeah.
When
And I
we went to
don't
go
think I ever heard
protest.
that.
We had a stance. We went there. They were dude. He's a boss for fucking going there and doing that shit because they get
Dude.
tear gassed. They get
That
fucking.
and he's been threatened with assault, had his car windows broken out and everything. But dude, if he has a whole story, and he has a very same perspective.
Plug us
on life.
in, dude. I would love to talk to him.
Okay.
That's political, but I mean that's
That's
just
the story.
that's
dude.
just
It's
the background.
story.
That's just the back. That's just behind the scenes.
Dude, he's gonna tell. Like, I even asked him. I was like, when he was in Portland, because dude, it's crazy. You guys have seen his videos, because you guys hear about the Kyle Rittenhouse kid that shot a guy. He's the one that got that video.
Okay.
If you ever see at BG on the scene, he is the one that got that Kyle Rittenhouse video. I saw that in the morning, and I woke up for work. 2 days later, he's the one that got the video of Rand Paul getting surrounded in D.C. by leaving
shit.
the Republican. So he was across country in 2 days and had 2 viral videos go like that. But he
Dog,
is the
that
one.
dude fucking booked it.
Dude, he even said, bro, yeah, for real. But he even
That
said, he
dude
was like,
hauled that. He's a grinder.
dude, he is. But he's been doing it before this shit. He was just following presidential elections. He was living in his car. He went to New York University and was just living in his car filming this. And he's the little brother of a really good friend of mine, like a pretty decent friend of mine. So
Plug
like,
us
dude,
in.
I will. He's on right now. He might be a little busy because
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
what he does.
right.
And dude,
Yeah,
he
you're
literally-
right.
He passed me in Twitter followers only like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
That's a
month
future
ago.
guest for sure, though. That
Dude,
is
70,000 followers, dude. I'll definitely try to something, dude, because I'm even trying to do something with him. I'm like, dude,
shit.
this
You
is-
can come on too, and we can all
Yeah.
talk to this
Dude, for
motherfucker, dude.
real, man.
Because
And-
that shit's fun.
And he even told me though,
We
like,
don't even have to talk political. We can just talk about the stories.
Yeah,
Right
exactly.
now, we just talked exactly how that's okay.
Right,
we don't
right.
want to get deep into
opinions
Yes.
of like certain
Yeah.
incidents and
Right.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand. Because at the end of the day, especially like there's so many false narratives, dude. Like I and I see them following these independent reporters. You
Both
see what
sides,
actually happened.
everywhere. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not just one side.
There's a million fucking videos of the same thing every time.
Yeah, and-
Just we're done
And,
talking
I mean,
about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll move on.
Because I do talk about it, but I don't have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Like for real. Once I say something, I'm just like, oh wow, you guys are more. I'm done.
Right.
I
I
don't-
don't know of content.
I don't vote because I've never cared. Like I hated history class. I hated that shit.
Yeah, see,
Just
I'm a
the-
little I love it.
Yeah.
But as a comedian, I really like pop culture too. So like in my stand up, like even in jokes on Twitter and shit, like I try to like mention mention popular movies, you know what I'm saying? Take one thing and take another and put it together. Take topical event,
right.
so a generic Forrest Gump, whatever reference, and then try to make it funny to everyone while still being topical to where people are going to want to laugh at it. And it's not necessarily a Forrest Gump joke. I just use that as an example. I don't have any Forrest Gump jokes.
Oh shit.
But that's like a movie everyone fucking knows. Real quick, I got a question for you guys though. Okay, have you guys heard the rumor that Tom Hanks is a pedophile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he comes out as a pedophile, could you guys still watch Forrest Gump and enjoy it?
Mm.
I
don't know.
love you,
I don't
Jenna.
know.
I think
I love
could.
that movie.
I know it's like
It's
one
honestly,
of the greatest
it's-
movies of all time.
It's one of my favorite movies.
As a matter of fact, since you brought it up, like
Top
I
10 at
want
least.
to, yeah,
Yeah, I would. Yeah. So would you? You said yeah.
yeah.
You would. I think I would too. And I think that people have a lot of times, especially nowadays, people have a hard time separating like the art and the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of fucked up people that make a lot of funny shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily hang out.
He
with them,
already
but, like,
got paid jillions of dollars, bro.
yeah.
Just fucking watch that
Dude,
VHS.
it's a great movie, man.
Yeah.
It's such a great movie. But I feel like I asked.
You're right. He's not making any money off of it anymore.
Oh no, I'm triggered because he plays the retard and he's not retarded.
Yeah, you guys know that rumor.
Because I'm a brain injury victim. I'm fucking mad.
You could be offended after that.
I'm not.
I mean,
not.
you could probably get like 10 to 15 likes on Facebook if you act oppressed towards that or like call the victim. Some people, that's enough, man.
In the arms of the angel. You know that dude. My friends were moving in. They had their animals in a cage, and I just
All of them,
Snapchatted.
cats and dogs.
Yeah,
in the
but
same
but
cage.
they're
The little
their
things.
dog is this big.
Okay.
They're tiny and it's a big giant cage, you know. But it fit all three of them just fine. But they were sad. They were all sitting looking at me
Right,
all
right.
sad. And I'm an animal lover,
Right.
so I went there and I put on my Snapchat video. I said, "In the arms of," and then my buddy's wife, she was moving in. She's like, "T-Rob, stop fucking with us right now," because she was stressing out. She was moving all day. I just came over there and kept running around the house on the phone with him, like, "Look at all this work. I'm crippled, so I can't really help do anything like that." They were all moving in, working, and I'm walking, moving in front of them, like, "Look, Josh, look at all the fucking work I did, dude. If it wasn't for T-Rup, Ryan wouldn't be moved, you know?" Like, just had the whole, like, they probably all wanted to beat me up, but poor little guy's crippled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking ride that wave until I can't fucking ride it no more, dude.
Well, what kind of comedy do you guys like? Like, who are you guys fans of?
Shit, anything.
Anything? Okay.
If I
I'm
like,
the
I
same
like
way.
listening to people talk.
If
I'll listen to a fucking podcast. I'll listen to somebody talk. I like listening to just.
I like Andrew Schultz.
Oh, he's good, especially lately too. He adapted
Schultz
really
is
well.
more.
I give
Schultz
him-
is more related
I
to
feel
me.
like, he
Like
could
I'm
be
more
a
related to
comedian.
that.
If he tried to write a joke, Andrew Schultz is his like preset.
Okay, so like, okay, I get what you're saying.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He builds on top. That's basically who he is with T-Rep's spin on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I mean,
But-
everyone can do comedy, dude. If you, like,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
especially like open mics, anyone and everyone can. Kill
I'm just
5
funny.
minutes.
I'm just funny at a.
He's a crowd worker.
I'm funny off. My whole life is a freestyle. Like I'm doing it.
Right.
I didn't plan this. I'm just doing it. So I'm just funny off cuff.
Right. Yeah. No, I
They
get
said,
that.
"Yo, T-Rep, we're having fun." I don't drink or nothing, and I was just stoned. And my buddy's getting married, and we're all fucking having just a good time. Everybody looks good. I had purple suspenders on. I was killing it, you know. So,
Suspenders on.
and then Ryan was like, "Yo, T-Rep, if this Elvis impersonator sucks, fucking."
He didn't talk like Elvis.
I was just about to ask, why did
None
he
of
say
that.
didn't do-
When he
do-
started singing, I will say that's when the kind of Elvis.
But he
came out.
sung
When
two
started-
lines,
He
dude.
started flaring his and he couldn't really understand what he was saying. Boom!
No, but
they were on him.
But what happened is
Boom.
we had our buddy. He drank like a little bit of over a pint of Hennessy
Okay.
before he showed up. And as soon as, because Ryan was talking shit, like if this dude don't come out like Elvis, dude, T-Rep roast him, because I was just on a roast trip the whole time. I was just roasting everybody. Nobody was safe. I'll roast a kid walking down the street. Look at this little kid. But I forgot what I was saying.
We're roasting Elvis and,
Oh, yeah.
Doomsday. Shout
Doomsday.
out Doomsday! I got your shirt on.
Our friend walks out to. He's a little bit hen drunk. He's got the hen dog in him.
Okay.
He's got the fire in him. You know what I'm saying? He walks out and he sees Elvis. Elvis is waiting there, and he's like, "You sandbagging son of a bitch, let's go!" And that just
Elvis
the
was
mood.
scared.
I
from
felt
there
the
on.
mood. Everybody else that we were walking with, it was all his groomsmen.
Yep.
And then like we were just a team, and like it just brought the whole mood up. And then I just was in the pool of fucking happiness, and I was like, dude, this is it. I'm gonna kill this fucking old dude right here, because he looked sleepy when we showed up, dude. Because you know how the
To be
Elvis
fair,
glasses
it,
are.
it was late. It was like 11 o'clock. When
Oh,
we
so he's
got
probably
there
Elvis all
anyways.
fucking
Yeah,
day, dude.
but it's
Yeah.
it's like he had the red ones on, so you could see his eyes, and he was just like, you know, looked like Mitch Hedberg when he's on stage, you know,
right.
sleepy Elvis, dude.
Oh
so
man, if that was your fucking day job, though, dude, like just be Elvis all day.
well, I made him cry, dude.
Apparently,
shit.
he cried. He said T-Rep was being too.
I made
mean.
him cry, and I made the guy hire him. Wanted to say, dude,
I'll hire you.
we'll go right now. Come move down here, and I'll hire you right now.
Right.
He goes, not as Elvis is nodding out. Elvis is over here like this.
They were taking pictures
and
and
the
shit.
whole room just about cleared.
No, the whole room said this. Ooh, and it like, dude, you could feel the fucking dude. It shook me. I had to walk out the room, and then I come back in.
going.
Then I come back in. The groom said, "Dude, stop, shut that shit down." And then because
he turns around. Next thing you know, he's like, "Fuck it,
fuck it, keep going." Because and then his wife explained it to us that we weren't gonna stop anyway, and that, like, we weren't gonna stop anyway. She at first she was like, "Oh my god,"
That train had already left.
and
the
she was
building.
like, "Wait," and she then she was like, "I knew you guys weren't gonna stop anyway, so I just let you go." We just fucking, dude. I had an interview for fucking shout out Mayo, dude. He wanted to fucking
"Yep."
hire me for a job, but Josh hired me first. You know.
Dude, that's awesome. Like, it's not awesome that he cried. I mean,
We
I
did,
guess-
no, I didn't.
right.
I didn't mean to make him cry, but
Right,
it was
right,
all fun
totally.
humor. I was telling him, "Well, dude, fuck,
He was
hell
not
yeah."
on the same wavelength.
No,
as
and then, dude, if
everyone
you're,
else.
I mean, honestly, that's.
I was
mean,
on
just
cloud nine, dude.
That's usually like a moment that you tell people, and it's like almost like you have to be there, but like not really, because dude, I'm laughing just thinking.
I was in
about that
Vegas.
fucking-
I was in Vegas,
I would be
stoned
dying.
as shit.
Especially knowing a little bit, we've
Yeah,
told you
yeah,
piss
I'm a
on
colorful
everybody.
dude. Look at me. You can tell I'm gonna come in and say something,
But
dude.
you-
Maybe like, hey, I'm about
But
to.
he's never mean. That wasn't. Hey, Elvis is nodding out. That's not something mean.
Right.
I said, yo, look, everybody. Elvis nodding out, like, cause I said, yo, look, everybody, and it caught their heads, cause my
Right.
timing was killed
yeah,
it.
it was
Cause
perfect, dude.
people, their belly, they belly laugh. Oh,
Right.
like you could just everybody went, you know, it was. Oh, I was on one.
And that was the moment he knew he wanted to do this for
Yeah.
the rest
Oh
of
yeah.
his life.
I just
awesome,
want
dude.
to. I just want to. Well, I mean, if fucking I killed fucking a room full of 20 people, I don't want to. I can't write comedy though.
Right,
But it's not that
I'd
he
like to
can't.
be a
He
host.
never has. He's never tried.
right, yeah.
I'd
And
like
that's
to.
the thing, yeah.
I'd like to host.
Right.
Like I would like to host throw on of a comedy show and then host it.
Right.
I can say some fucking jokes right there, but I don't want to have a set or nothing
Right,
like that.
And I mean, honestly,
And I'm talking about jokes like I'm gonna talk shit about your set.
Talk shit.
I'm gonna talk.
Right.
See how fucking Ken Wood just fucking shit the bed, dude.
yeah.
Fucking, we paid this guy fucking 2 drink tickets. What the fuck? You know.
right.
For this dude to murder the whole room, I got 100 people here for him to fucking shut you guys up. I'm sorry.
He had at
You
least
know,
3
so-
jokes that were garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something stupid like that.
Right, right.
And we're all just trying to. And then I like to get picked on too. I'll be a heckler.
He
Right.
constantly wants people to roast him.
I love
so
getting
if you,
roasted.
if you look at him
Look
and
at me,
come up
dude.
with a joke,
I'm
say
a
it.
walking meme.
Say it.
Put-
Do it. Make memes about him and send them to
Put
us.
my face on your Twitter and have your Twitter
Dude.
fans make a meme
would-
about
we,
that.
we have a we have a
definitely do
joke that he's 5'8" homo.
For real, dude, because in every way, shape, or form, I'm gay. I just don't like dick.
Yeah.
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 And
He
every-
likes all these girly things. He'll sit with the girls while they're doing their makeup with his feet up in the air. and
not
fucking-
like that, but
But you
like,
know what I mean.
Yeah.
dude, I'll
But
have
yeah,
my
yeah.
sister. She's like, dude,
That's the
she's-
oxy. He looks
I
like
said-
the complete opposite.
Yeah, I said, Lena, let me do your makeup. I did her makeup. She said, let me do yours now. I'm like, dude, I'll do it on fucking camera.
Yeah.
That's content,
Right.
And I look
Yeah,
sexy,
everything's
dude.
content, man.
I don't give a shit. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say about me? I had a man caress my nuts with a warm towel, soap. A man that could have easily took advantage of me.
Oh, easily.
It
Probably
was
did.
great, and I looked at him. I was
said
looking
it
at
was
him.
great.
I was looking at him in the eyes, like, wow, dude,
That's
this is
awkward.
real. Because my balls stunk.
Yeah.
For
oh,
real.
Yeah.
I could smell
Yeah. that
under the
must.
blanket, you know,
Yeah.
coming out. Holy shit,
Yeah.
dude. Holy shit, I got all these wounds. How am I gonna fucking wash my nuts? Benny, come here. Benny, come here. Grab this dude's fucking junk.
That's a relationship right there. Never.
Dude,
forget
I had
that.
I was bedridden. My dad had to help me poop.
Right.
I couldn't, because all the pain meds, dude.
Right. No, I feel
Went
that.
through the fucking, my mom and dad went through it too. They got a little PTSD, I bet.
Oh, I bet, dude. I bet.
No, they're fucking tough, dude. They're
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah, old school people are fucking tough, man. And I try to like, as a younger guy, I try to like gravitate towards that because I always have the mindset of you got to get through shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a job,
I feel
do it.
I feel like me and my dad talk about the same clothing, same like my knee hurts, his knee hurts. Oh, the rain's coming in, Dad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm literally a 50-year-old man in a 27-year-old's body.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then, but people say I look 35 now. Never got that
No.
until after the accident.
I would say like 30. Man,
Dude, never got that. And
maybe.
then 2 people recently said I look 35, and it's only after the accident they said that. Before that, I looked young.
Right.
but shit, trauma puts a couple years on you.
Yeah.
I wear
For real,
I
man.
wear old man gear too. I look like a fucking stepdad right now. Look at me, dude.
Dude, I dig the Hawaiian shirts, though. That.
Especially if you can rock them. If
Dude,
you can rock them,
exactly.
wear them.
I had a thought in my head like a year ago because I've always wanted to try one out.
You guys are making me blush.
But I walked by a Hawaiian shirt like at like Walmart or something because I'm white trash and shop at Walmart sometimes.
Hell yeah, dude.
But I walked by it and I was like, you know what? If I don't buy that Hawaiian shirt for $10, I don't think I'm ever gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt, and I didn't buy it, so I'm
Never
not gonna wear a
wear
Hawaiian
it.
shirt.
Don't.
I just
don't-
like plain shirts.
I mean, you
Don't
got
put
the
one on.
Johnny Tsunami look over there.
maybe with the flow. Yeah,
You can come up to me like, yeah, what's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
What's
man?
up, dude? You want to fucking hit the waves tonight, dude?
dude, you got the
Like,
turf.
fucking waves are gonna be tubular, dude.
You're Electric Forest character, basically. Yeah.
Dude, I like that guy.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was cool.
Fucking chat. I wish I
Yeah.
could do something else with them.
Dude, that's the
funny.
second time I got
I'm-
commented on my fucking swag.
Yeah, my daughter, right on the podcast, right live, was like, "You're always dressing awesome."
Everybody listening, I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt, some khaki jeans, and some camo Crocs. Ooh. You don't want these Crocs to stomp a mud hole in that butt. Just saying.
Beautiful.
It's
It's
awesome.
like a poem. I'll put that on a
I'm-
mug.
I'm trying to do a poem. It's going to be like me doing this. And the last word of the sentence just drags on.
You should narrate like a 1970s softcore porno.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That'd be pretty nice. Like the mustache. I remember, okay, my first experience with a 1970s porno is I was over at my dad's apartment, and he went up to his friend's apartment, and he left me alone. I went to go put in a movie, and what was in there? It was a VHS 1970s porno called like "Suck My Cock or I'll Fuck Your Face" or something like that. Plug that boy in. It's like down, 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 down. It was, dude, it was so classic. Bushes
Pew.
everywhere.
Pew, pew. Pew, pew.
My dad he rushed in. I had the door locked. He knocked on the fucking door. He was like, oh yeah, Dirty Movie was in there. I was like, oh yeah, put it in there. I was watching that shit. I hurry up and fucking.
Yeah.
I was jacking off.
But I still, dude, I'm on PTSD from that shit, dude. I still remember that guy's bush. I still remember the little conversation
They're
of like
prominent.
the little conversation where they're just talking about oral sex, and as a young kid, you're like, this is it. This is it, you know.
Me and my brother one time knew where the stash was.
Oh,
and we
yeah?
got fucking biker bitches. They were just sitting on bikes getting fucking railed. We were just little kids, and then I was looking out my parents' window, like their room window. And then I seen them coming. Duck, they're coming. And then we both hurried up and get done. We're just sitting, like nothing happened, like no TV on. Like, what are you guys fucking doing, dude?
I remember. Okay, another time.
Scene is important.
Another weird.
First
it's
time
weird.
I seen titties.
It's weird how we went down this rabbit hole, but another story, how we were talking about how we're like our dads. Staying over at my dad's, and I found his stash. And we were talking about wrestling earlier. You guys remember Tori Wilson?
Oh yeah.
Tori Wilson was
yeah,
like
dude.
my celebrity crush as a child. Celebrity crush. And she came out with that Playboy, right?
Dude,
And
Lita could have fucking murdered me.
I loved all those girls
For
in that
real.
time period.
For real. Yeah. Dude, Stacy Keibler,
Yep.
goddamn.
Oh,
But Tori Wilson was my childhood crush, like number one favorite. She had that Playboy come out. Obviously, I was a young kid, never able to buy it. What Playboy does my dad have?
you cranked
Yeah.
it.
The fucking Tori Wilson one, dude. Oh man, dude, I beat my dick like it owed me money, man.
Dude, I had to use a
God.
one of the wrestling girls to get hard when I was about to run stoves with somebody when I was younger. For real, dude, that's a real
I
story.
want that quote on a mug so
I had
fucking bad, dude.
But for real, like I had to use. I remember. I think it might have been Lita, but and or something because it was somebody I really liked. But we had we were just dudes living in a basement, and we had a fucking whole bunch of fucking
Just
stacked
magazines.
up magazines, and the one I just flipped, and she was doing Spread Eagle, and I was like, dude, it's gotta happen, because my cousin he was real hairy and scary, and he woke me up out of a dead sleep and had his dick in his hand. He was like, dude, come do this, and I was like, okay, you know, and I was scared. I was young, dude. I was scared.
Oh man, it's funny and sad and weird at the same
Yeah,
time.
dude.
I fucking love it.
That's
It's
awesome.
like my life, man. It's fucking hilarious. I remember one time I found one of my friend's stash, and fucking like it was his dad's stash. And when the pages were sticking together on one of them, dude, we were like, God damn, son. Straight on the pages.
Josh nuts on his stomach. He just said it today, bro.
Not on his stomach.
Sick fuck. I
Only
hope.
if I'm laying down.
Lay it down. Then you put the shirt under the chin. You walk to the bathroom. You know.
Yep. See?
I mean,
You know.
it happens sometimes.
Dude,
like-
you guys are fucking disgusting.
Dude, I mean, like, I
You can't even jack off. You're not even allowed to be in the room.
feel like
You're right.
Yeah. I feel like there's ways for you to jack off, like, you know.
I mean, I don't want.
Like,
I would.
Takes him
That's
like a decade for it to happen.
that. Okay, so listen.
It's all about the journey, not necessarily the
I got out of the hospital, so I wasn't thinking about.
That
you
is
know,
false.
I spent a year. I spent a year and a couple months in the hospital.
Right.
And then I come home.
So a year? Like
Yeah.
a year's a lot of
Yeah.
time too. Wow. Okay.
And dude, I had burn wounds for a year and 6 months.
what-
I had wounds for.
Are they technically third degree?
Oh yeah,
Were they
there's-
third degree, or like, is there a fourth degree? Do you
Like
guys
down
know?
to the bone.
There's
Okay.
seventh degree is
Jesus.
the burn is a third degree. The bone is a third degree burn.
Okay.
And I had third degree on 39% of my body.
Wow.
And it's just my legs and shit real bad.
Right.
But I couldn't walk. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What were we talking about?
Jerking off, dude.
Oh yeah. So I get home.
Your journey
I
to
get
get
home-
back to jerking off.
I get
is what
home
we
in
were
a
talking
year.
about.
I get home in a year and a couple months, and my sister's at work and my dad's at work, and I'm in a hospital bed in the living room.
Right.
There's a 62-inch TV, and I slammed on the fucking hottest porn. That's the first time my dick got hard since the accident. So like a year and a couple months.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, this is it. I'm taking this out, you know, like, and it took me, I had beads of sweat. It took me 20 minutes to get it. And I was like, it's not even worth it, dude. It's not like me. I'm not going to go 20 minutes yanking my fuck because it's not consistent. Like my
Right.
left hand isn't consistent.
Right.
These two perform at the same level.
Right.
And like, it's not like I'm sitting here fucking just constantly trying to jack off to get better at it. I don't want to.
Right. Oh,
Just-
that's
yeah.
hilarious.
And it's but my life don't revolve around fucking.
The way you just
It
put
could.
that.
let me
yeah.
fucking let me throw some dick at you, sweetheart. You know,
Right,
my
right.
life don't revolve around there. Like now, I just want to be happy.
Right.
Fuck,
and,
dude.
and porn. And
It'll
shit
fucking.
Like that.
Sometimes I'll put on a porn
Right.
and just check it
Everyone
out
does,
and be
yeah.
like, oh, I got a boner. I'm done. I'm not
Right.
gonna pull it. No,
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Especially, dude, porn like can be addicting, dude. I've heard stories of
facts.
like straight up like addiction, like disconnecting from reality because you're
Yeah.
so like
Yeah.
involved in like a fantasy. You
But
know?
I'm done. Like I don't even. I'm like surprised when I'm a virgin now. Like that's what it feels like. Like I when I see a set of titties, I'm like, like yes, dude. Not like that, but like I'm like yes, dude.
Well, that's how I was when I was a
Yeah.
virgin. You know,
Right,
remember
right.
when you're a teenage kid and
you give me
your
you give me
pants rub against your dick just for no reason, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
a swift breeze
God
runs in
damn
the
it!
room.
I gotta go up there and make a
Dude,
speech.
I literally got when I was like I think 12, 13 years old. I got a boner in the line for McDonald's.
I switched from
That's hot, dude.
I switched
I was
from
like,
you
dude.
wearing swishy pants to jeans because of a boner.
Yeah, no, I totally
Accidental
understand that.
boners?
Accidental boners, man.
Narbs, no apparent reason boners.
It's a part of fucking life.
Dude, that's sweet. Fuck. Got
So,
anything else to say?
Keithy wants to know why comedy.
Because
Look
so-
at him,
okay,
he's goofy
so-
looking, bro.
By the way, Keith has been in every episode that we have done. He's been here. He's been watching the whole time.
really,
So
nice.
shout out to Keith.
shout out,
Shout out Keith.
Every time, the
I'm-
whole time.
I'm putting that riggedy Rex son on my.
Yeah.
Yup.
He brought us stickers last night.
Yeah.
We had a UFC.
Oh, I think I saw
we
him,
watched
actually.
the UFC
Yeah.
fights last night. You into UFC at all?
I used to be really into it, but I have nowhere to fucking watch fights. Really, none of my friends are really into it where they're gonna buy pay-per-view. I'm not gonna fucking buy pay-per-view for myself.
Right.
The ESPN Plus thing, I had ESPN Plus for a couple months, and I
If
watched
you want to
it.
drive an hour, we watch it.
Dude, maybe because honestly, it's not a bad drive. Like it was literally, if it's a straight shot, then like you know. But yeah, I do fuck with UFC a little bit. I love Conor McGregor. I guess my favorite I didn't even answer.
Well,
this
then you
question.
better go watch fucking boxing.
For real. Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, he didn't even answer.
Yeah, I'll answer the question. I was a huge fan of it as a kid. Stand up, like I really loved, kind of embarrassing to admit it, but I really loved Dane Cook, Gabriel Iglesias, Dave Chappelle as a little kid, Cat Williams, and then all the Bo Burnham, Comedy Central presents.
That's all of them.
Yeah, and fucking when
Stephen
I was
Lynch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when I was Jimmy Carr and all that shit, when I was like 7 or 8 years old, my mom never really used to pay attention to me. So I was like playing Grand Theft Auto and like watching Mad TV. I thought Mad TV was SNL until I found out like what SNL was when I was like 10.
Mad TV was dope, though.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a little bit raunchier. So I always really wanted to do comedy. And then I don't remember what, like, especially stand up, but I don't remember what age, but I was like 12, 13, 14. And obviously I was a really awkward kid. And I remember like the thought of like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get up on stage with a microphone and have everyone judge me, because I was a fat kid, long ass hair in front of my face. So, but then after like, I always kind of wrote through high school and like wrote movies and shit. And then when I was 19, I like was thinking about getting into it. And I found through Judd Apatow, the Freaks and Geeks, because that's like how Seth Rogen, James Franco, and all them started their career.
Yep.
And so I found out what that was, introduced my friends to it. And one day, literally watching Freaks and Geeks, it literally just hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. I was like, I need to do comedy. Like literally, I just fucking need to do comedy, because like it just felt like all I know I want to do is like write movies. And I love sketch comedy, you know what I'm saying? I love the art of it. And like it hit me like a sack of bricks. And then that's when I contacted my friends and started. And I honestly, like lately I've been thinking about it because like I just turned 25, and like I had a lot of balls as a 19-year-old to be like, I'm gonna fucking do this, and then get friends, and then it doesn't
That's
work
early.
out.
That is early.
And then get friends and it not work out, and being like, okay, you guys don't want to do it, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're really passionate about something and you're working with people who are not as passionate as you, it can fuck you up too.
It gets a load. It starts getting loaded.
Yeah, because it's like, why aren't we doing this? Will we ever do it? And then like, especially if they're negative people, you know, negative energy, it brings you down.
Yeah.
And so really, when I figured out that I wanted to do it, I probably had like 500 followers on Twitter just from like partying and stuff in high school and like being younger when social media was coming up. So I was like, what I'm going to start doing is put like writer and stuff in my bio and just start doing jokes. So I was like, I just don't want people to be like, oh, Ken Wood's going to be a fucking comedian. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't like want them to talk shit or whatever. I wanted to see them the gradual slow. You know what I'm saying?
Get deeper. Yeah.
Exactly. And now like I'm basically 6 years in of
Building
fucking,
a career.
Yeah, 6 years in of fucking doing Twitter comedy, like doing jokes and then offensive jokes where people will call you out or like just unfollow you, and then constantly every day I'm unfollowing people. You know what I'm saying? Have a video go viral, a tweet go viral, and then going back in and, you know what I'm saying, just doing that. But I guess the reason why comedy is, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like a passion. I feel like it's how I express myself. It's like I feel very motivated. I just like being around other
Lets you
creators.
get your fucking feelings out too, bro.
Feelings and just
you
like
fucking cried writing a joke, dude.
Exactly.
It helps you get your shit out.
Exactly.
Therapy.
It makes you, and it makes me like I like working. Like I'm one of those people that like, if I'm not working on something, then I feel guilty.
You feel useless.
I just feel like I got to be doing this because I know, and it almost comes back to like me liking sports, because I really look up to people like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, who worked at it, and like Dave Chappelle, like you know what I'm saying? Being a workhorse, because, you know, and just, I like waking up feeling like I'm on a mission to like do something.
You got something to do.
And also be better. I don't want to say be better than other people, but I want to be better than the next person. You know what I'm saying?
Better. No, you got to be better every day.
Yeah, better every day. But like, I want, like, when I get a shot, I want to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know who I am. Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Sharpen up.
Exactly.
The Israel Adesanya method. He did 100 kickboxing fights before he ever entered the UFC.
Really?
So now he's undefeated champ. And dude, he just made this.
He made
this
Paulo
dude he fought
Costa look
last
shit.
night, who was undefeated also. Look,
Really?
it was silly.
I kind of heard
It was
about that, yeah.
ridiculous.
Was it the first round or second round?
I can't remember which round.
It was.
I think it was the
first
round.
or second round, dude.
Okay.
No, I think it was the first.
He beat the shit out of him.
Middleweight, right?
Yeah.
Yep, 185.
Right.
Adesanya beat the shit out of him, dude. Dude's a little jacked motherfucker.
Who's your guys' favorite fighter? Like, do you guys have an all-time favorite fighter?
I like just watching. I don't have really an all-time favorite.
Right, just
I
a fan of
enjoy
the
it,
sport.
yeah.
I like a. Last night there was two little short motherfuckers that banged it out.
Yeah.
Little kid, and they really both of them show little. You know what I'm saying? Just smaller than
Lightweight,
everybody.
featherweight, some shit like that.
And they looked. They had that. Just the shit that they were getting out of. They were putting shit together like it ended by a dude jumping on the dude, putting him in a fucking guillotine. and brought him right to
Right.
the ground. Dude was standing up. He did a standing guillotine.
That's
wrapped
awesome.
his legs around him and threw him down. It was great. I liked it.
Especially at that point, like submission is like art, dude.
Mhm.
Like it's really fucking art. I know it's mixed martial arts, but like, dude,
That's my
that is-
favorite thing to watch.
really, I like when
Reyes
it's
got
banging
fucking
out.
destroyed too by that fucking Polish fucker.
Oh, it was at the light heavyweight
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I seen him call out John Jones after that. But I really like George St. Pierre.
Yep.
Like from back in the day.
I do
playing
like
and-
him.
Dude, the Kyokushin karate shit, like that's fucking. I remember playing him as a video game. He was a fucking.
Your
beast.
performance does not profess. Oh, fucked it up. Fuck it. Your performance does not impress me. That was his soul trash talk. That's what he's known
Really?
for. Your
Dude, he's-
performance does not impress me.
He is a very disciplined fucking guy. Like he's
Well,
a
yeah.
beast, dude. And I mean, do you guys know really like the Kyokushin karate background? Because I feel like I don't hear a lot of fighters
No,
like talk about that type of background. But I know
that Samba
just-
wrestling just came out.
Like there's
Recently,
a couple
right?
karate guys in the UFC. Like
But is
the
it
karate-
Kyokushin?
Yeah, I don't know.
is it because I just remember that phrase from the UFC video games back in the day. Because I used to always pick him, and like I'd be able to go so fast with him that like I'd hit one button and it wouldn't become a full punch because I'd already be hitting the other button. I don't know why I have to brag about my UFC 2009 Xbox 360 skills for a
I
second.
bought the new one even, and I
Really?
yeah.
I was thinking
Until
about buying-
before I did this, I was trying. Dude, I'm good, but when you get online, it's
Dude,
a
I
whole different
bet.
ball game, and I'm trash.
And how was the ground game during that one? Because I remember,
It's more detailed.
yeah. Because I was gonna say like that's always the hardest part of those games is the ground game and how you get up. And
He
the
likes the
transitions.
fucking ground game.
I
in
like
the
the
game.
Dude, that's a
strategic
bitch.
shit.
Yeah, that's a bitch. Because I remember back in the day, it'd be like, "Oh, dude, you're taking it to the ground, fucking pussy."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am.
I like
Get up.
like fights. Like I like when Khabib fucking fights because I like that he throws people on the ground and beats the shit out of them. That's a
Right.
really good fight.
He
Right.
fights them like he's a bear.
Just dismantles them. Just he rides them the whole time. That's all he does. He throws them on the ground and he rides
That's
them.
not all he does.
And he's got hands.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Khabib.
Khabib.
Okay, yeah, Khabib.
He's a ground and pound expert.
Dude,
Yeah.
he puts his head down though. Like sometimes he'll put
All
his
his
head down
weight
and he'll
is on
throw.
you. Yep.
Dude, and I remember that Conor McGregor fight. I was so excited.
If
for
I
that
gotta
fight,
pick a
dude.
favorite, it's him.
McGregor?
No,
or Khabib?
it's
Khabib's
Khabib.
a fucking beast. You see how he trains and shit, dude? Like that's
Yeah.
pretty.
That's
insane.
why, and he's humble,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's all about love and his family
And I-
and all that. He's all about his people.
And
all
What
his
does he
people are
say?
coming up now. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Every time he wins. Alhamdulillah.
And honestly, I
said
like,
that 28
I
times.
love Conor McGregor, but dude, I totally respect Khabib. Not only beating the fuck out of him, but like jumping over the cage because
Let's
like Conor
talk
McGregor,
now.
like
Let's
you know,
talk
said
now.
like said some fucking shit and like got his ass handed to him. And he's like, all right, like that was personal and like
Yes.
makes you realize how real that fucking shit
I
was.
feel like
Jumped
I feel
in
like,
Russian street style. Like
I-
for real.
yeah,
I feel
For
like
real.
I feel like even if Khabib got like his legs taken away, he'd still beat up Conor McGregor. I'm
He almost knocked McGregor out. He
Yeah.
did knock
Yeah.
him down.
that's
and
what I'm
honestly,
saying.
how he choked him out too. He was just
It wasn't
yanking
even a
his
choke.
neck.
His
Yeah,
his
dude.
arm was on his jaw. He tapped from the pressure,
Dude,
He was gonna break his fucking neck
Yes.
almost, dude. It's
and then
yeah.
he didn't even want to let go.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That shit was
That
real.
was that's honestly that's my favorite event.
Yeah,
That's my favorite pay per view because dude, he jumped out of the fucking crowd.
jumped
His-
on top of the motherfuckers.
His
dude.
homies come from behind, jumped the fence, fucking beat up McGregor. Like that
That's-
was some
that's real.
Russians. Oh, you're gonna talk about this shit? I'll show you what's real.
Yeah.
The UFC isn't real.
yeah. You can talk shit like to a microphone, but that shit. Yeah, like
Also,
you said,
to
it's real.
McGregor's credit, he's like, I'm not pressing charges on anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Because he just got like charges pressed against him, dude. He's always fucking in trouble with the police.
Yeah.
And I would love to see him fucking fight again, even if it's against Pacquiao.
Why
you know?
would you though? If it was you,
That was my phone, guys.
if it was you, you know,
Sorry,
you
I
just
should've
got
turned it off.
$100 million paycheck. I would not fight.
Not fight?
again.
I would try to get as much money as you could, dude.
Well, he's trying to
I
fight
mean-
Pacquiao now.
Yeah, I saw that, and I mean it's a good idea. I'd love to see him box Floyd again, dude. Even though honestly, I wanted Conor to win that fight, but I'm so upset of that none of them like hit the mat. None of them got really knocked out
Well,
during that fight, and it's like I just want to see him hit them. Even if you're a
that's
ref,
true.
understand you want to put out like boxing. at least in my opinion, it might not be the world's opinion because boxing is a very well-known world fucking sport. But like it at least in America, it seems like it's losing the battle to UFC.
Oh, for sure.
Like even in
Oh,
amateur,
dude,
man.
they're
Handily.
banging the fuck out, dude. You should,
Handily.
the last 3 fights last night, they banged the fuck
right,
out.
right. Like it's and I
well,
mean it's
even the
interesting.
UFC puts on every single weekend. They're rolling out fights.
Right, exactly.
Even now during COVID, they were the only professional sport that didn't shut down. They shut down for like a week. Or two.
Right, yeah. But I mean, it's like it's so much more entertaining because you have so many more backgrounds rather than just two dudes
Yep.
hitting each other. I mean, kickboxing is pretty intense too.
That's a good.
I've been trying to
That's
watch.
good
I like to
stand up.
watch it.
That's the best stand up.
It is. It is. I've been trying to watch some kickboxing lately.
You do any of that?
Do any of it?
Yeah,
No,
me neither.
no. I do.
No,
honestly,
he practices
This
fucking.
guy.
He practices
This is his
Brazilian
best bit.
jiu-jitsu on his fucking kids, dude.
You gotta
coming
teach
coming
her,
here
right?
all the
My
time. He's got his
12-year-old.
fucking 12-year-old in a
Go
fucking
try to put her in a
triangle.
rear naked.
I mean, you gotta teach her.
She'll defend that rear naked
Really?
choke forever.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Dude, she mounted up on him and just started racking his ribs out.
She did. I had to throw the triangle up.
She was hitting him hard too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude.
I go like 30.
She was
40,
about to
if
start
that,
slamming his
and
bitch ass.
I let them go 100%.
Right, so they learn their strengths and shit, and learn about like wrist control and shit, dude. Because it's a scary world out there too. Especially
Yeah.
you said it was a girl
Exactly,
too,
yeah.
dude. Like that shit's important. You know?
She can almost beat up her dad.
Yeah, that's
She
quite
could
a
probably
statement
beat
to
up
say.
some grown women if she needed to.
She could beat the shit out of Mariah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've never met her, but if you guys ever decide to do some illegal backyard fighting where you have
Right.
your 12-year-old facing some grown woman,
Who-
I'll throw
who-
some money.
It's
Event.
Bertha versus Adri.
Bertha.
Welcome,
Is that her name, Bertha?
Bertha. I'm gonna find one.
It's got to be Bertha.
Mm-hmm.
WWE style. We can make her name Bertha, I guess.
Right, dude.
But I have thought about honestly trying to get into a little like professional wrestling, like amateur, just because I grew up on it and I know someone who runs a show. Like it's it's my brother's like best friend, childhood friend who runs.
Well, what would your gimmick be?
Dude, I don't know.
Give me,
That's-
audition for me right now.
Okay, so I have one idea, but I would have to ask permission of an old wrestler who doesn't wrestle anymore through the Blue Collar Wrestling Association in Downriver. So just because I loved it as a kid, and his name was Jimmy Starr, and he would come out in like furry boots and have like, you guys know the "What Is Love" by Hadaway. Like,
What is love?
Yeah,
Baby,
and you remember the Night at the Roxbury
Yeah.
Yeah.
movie where they just bang their head? That was his theme music coming out.
Okay.
And like he was a funnier guy, and that's like lately I've been thinking, I was like, I wonder if I could ask that guy, because I know my brother's friend would easily like be like, yeah, dude, like you want to like actually practice and everything and like actually put the commitment. And I don't know if I want to, because it's a lot of commitment to go in there and like, learn how to actually wrestle, hit your back on the ground, do how to rolls, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot safer now, but like
Never gonna know if you don't try it.
exactly. And dude, I'm 6'5", like I'm halfway athletic. I run like about 4 miles a day.
You're a tall, scrawny dude. You better
Yeah.
hit the fucking. You better hit
Weights?
the fucking
He's
weights.
I'm
got
trying
a dad
to.
bod.
No,
Didn't
for
you see
real,
that
dude.
video?
Exactly.
Dude, you're right. I'd hit.
Exactly.
You walk out as that gimmick.
Yeah, dad bod.
Larry, the stepdad.
Stepdad.
Or
Greg.
dude, Downriver
Just dad
Danny.
bod.
Yeah, Tanner or Danny. That's basically John Cena, though.
Yeah.
That's basically fucking original. You
Oh
can't
my
even fucking
god.
dude, honestly, watching old John Cena's like, this is cringeworthy, bro.
Yeah.
He's,
When I
like,
was a
he's doing
kid,
rap battles and shit.
I bought his CD.
Really?
Yeah. I also bought the whole theme.
Oh, I had one of those too, the forcible
Yep.
entry or something.
I
like
had
that.
the whole fucking box set, bro.
Dude, that's
Every
awesome.
era.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those commercials. Yeah, that
He's a-
shit's awesome.
Hulk Hogan's
I still
original.
when I work out,
I'm a real American.
it's one of the best ones in my opinion.
Yep.
It's one of the classic ones. Dude, but when I work out, bro, I'll throw on the Triple H theme song. I'll,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
throw on the Chris Benoit theme
Time
song.
to play the game.
Evolution.
Yeah.
Evolution.
I
Hey,
like the Randy Orton one.
what's your favorite of all time?
Favorite what? Theme song?
Theme
Dude, I
song.
think it has to be Triple H, man. Like, dude, I didn't even like Triple H as a kid, but now getting older, I just
play the game.
dude, working out, dude, that shit will motivate
It does,
me.
and the words are good too.
Yeah, it's by
Mo-
Motorhead,
yeah.
so it's fucking Motorhead. You know,
Yeah.
fucking Motorhead.
I like the Evolution theme song too.
was good.
That's
That's-
by Motorhead.
It's funny too, because like through the past year / quarantine, all my friends started to get into it. And like a couple weeks ago, we had a night where we had like 6 friends over, like drinking and shit. And they pulled up WWE Network, and like I'm the historian, so I know where all the good shit is. I'm like, all right, just let me work. You know, I'll entertain
Rey
you guys.
Mysterio beating fucking the Big Show for the goddamn title. Who are you fucking kidding, bro?
The first time Rey Mysterio jumped out the stage, like from below, that was epic.
Are you talking about on SmackDown when he premiered? I think
Yeah.
it was on SmackDown.
Comes from the stage, jump bounces out. That was so.
What about
cool.
when Shane O'Mac and Kane had
Shane
a
O'Mac
fucking
anything?
They had a
really.
couple matches too.
that WrestleMania and that pay per view was Headstrong, I'll take you on. That's how I know that song.
Yeah, dude,
Because
for real.
Shane O'Mac was, I remember he was in the hospital or something, and Kane went to the hospital and fucking folded him and shit like that. I was a kid, I was like, oh my fucking God.
I still remember the day I found out professional wrestling was fake. I was 7, 8 years
crushed
old.
you, didn't
Dude,
it?
it did. I was like, I used to watch it with my babysitter, and Eric Bischoff got introduced as the Raw general manager. And I was really young, so I didn't really know WCW that much. I mean, obviously I knew the superstars that came WWE, but he was like, oh yeah, I used to come out here and tell you guys what was going to happen on Raw. And I turned to my babysitter. I was like, how did he know what was going to happen on Raw? And she was like, it's staged. I was like, really? Like, dude, it just blew my fucking mind. And,
They're not bleeding?
Yeah, like
No,
that's
they
real?
really do bleed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but dude, that's stupid.
Yeah, but it's so much safer nowadays. It's like they don't do DDTs. I don't think they do like a lot of shit.
They don't. They can't.
They
the,
can't.
The Undertaker can't do the tombstone, be breaking necks and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, dude. Because that's nothing short of an art form when you can do a tombstone and not fucking.
He
even
did it
break
to
their neck.
countless motherfuckers. He would throw 3 of them in a match, dude.
Yeah. And I watched a clip where Owen Hart had Stone Cold Steve Austin in like a tombstone pile driver, but instead of like going straight down to where your head's like covered by their knees, he like took a couple steps running, and he like just jumped and had all of his fucking force, and it bruised like Stone Cold's spine and almost like fucking paralyzed him, dude.
Ooh.
And it looks so fucked up because as a wrestling fan, you're like, dude, why'd you take 2 steps and jump? You know, like it looked fucked up. It looked real fucked up. Yeah, bruising a spine.
I always loved Mankind.
Yeah, I think
I
Mick Foley
liked
is
him.
in my top 10.
Yep.
You know, because like all
I
those
don't-
characters.
Not so much. Yes, I love the character play, but I didn't really so much like
the
the
wrestling.
whole Sacco thing. But I love Mankind for what he does. The hardcore wrestling. That's
Yeah.
I absolutely my.
Yeah, jumping off the Hell
I
in a
don't care
Cell,
today.
dude.
If you throw hardcore wrestling on, I will watch it.
Dude, you guys have WWE Network?
We
No.
had
Dude,
when
I'll-
we lived together. We had it for one of the WrestleManias. We got it for free for a
Yeah.
month.
Dude, I'll give
That
you
was
guys
a
my
good one.
password if you guys want it. Like, it's not even mine. It's my friend's friend.
Dude, I'm
It's a
about to
fucking
really move.
bandmate.
I'm about to really move into this bitch.
For real, dude. Like straight up, dude. I've been like since quarantine started. So that's
We're
been
gonna
like 6,
start.
7
We're gonna
months.
start a WWE, or we're gonna start a WWE fucking
Yeah,
podcast.
dude. I
Keith-
bet
Keith-
there's so many out there already.
Keith says Taker's officially retired.
Yeah, I think he just had
Best
like a doc come out.
entertainer ever to live.
Keith said he'll
Overall?
definitely do a
Entertainer?
wrestling
Overall,
podcast.
best
Yeah, you like him?
entertainer.
I like The Rock, dude.
Well, not just professional wrestling.
Just I'm saying best entertainer.
The Rock.
Are we
The-
Stone
music
Cold.
too? Like
No, the best entertainer.
What do you got on your mind over there?
Oh, I was gonna say Freddie Mercury, dude.
Oh, okay.
Like that's like to me, man. If you're talking about best entertainer, like I very look up to
But
that
he's
man.
been doing it. He's been doing it for decades as the same. You know, like
Yeah.
nobody can recreate the Undertaker. He's just been the same. You know, he's the most. That's him, and he played that gimmick forever. And then he went to being a biker, and it still killed.
Yeah, it did.
And then
yeah,
he
it
come
did.
back to being the dead
Because
man,
he
and
played
it
Kid
still
Rock.
killed.
Duh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Limp Bizkit too.
She-
Bow with the Bob, bitch.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
yeah,
our
yeah.
that's our motto.
On the teaser. Look at the camera. Bob with the Bob, bitch.
Wow, Dead Space, Dead Space.
Keithy wants to know if you could headline with one person, who would it be? If you could open up for one person.
Dude, this is not
Supergirl.
realistic whatsoever. But Dave
No.
Chappelle.
Okay,
Not Dave Chappelle is like, dude.
Dave
the
Chappelle's my
goat-
favorite comedian.
Goat comedian. I've been watching that shit. I have the Chappelle Show on all DVD, like all DVDs.
Greatest
the whole
grinder.
thing, dude.
That's kind of like your fucking. That's what you want to do.
That's-
You want to do skit shows, and
Yeah,
you
Dave
want to do
Chappelle was the
stand-up comedy.
fucking best.
dude, the best. Like it's
Funniest dude on alive.
yeah, like now and even back then, dude. I grew up on that shit. I remember watching the fucking that shit when I was so young, dude.
you
and I
remember
still laugh at
when
it.
he was in? I don't even. It was a Eddie Murphy movie and he was playing the comedian. Maybe
Wait, no.
the one where
that's
he
a
blows
Nutty
up?
Professor.
yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He was. I thought you were talking about Eddie Griffin, Undercover Brother. If you guys have ever seen,
I
that.
love
I
that
have
one.
seen
Yeah, dude. I used to watch that as a kid. Me and my friend Kyle used to love that shit.
Powell.
It's like fucking. He has like the
When he's got the hot sauce.
Yeah, I was
he's
just
got the
about to
hot
say
sauce
that
when he's
shit,
the
dude.
white guy.
eating a sandwich with extra mayo.
Yeah, it's just mayo and oh.
Oh, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Call me Undercover Brother because I fucking hate mayo, dude.
yeah, he does. He'll
Really?
eat it if it's already on there, but
Dude, listen.
Okay.
Here's
I like
the
mayo.
logic.
I love mayo.
That's
If
good as fuck.
if I go to Wendy's, this is just a lot. I'm nothing else so far. I like being on. Sometimes subs are like pre-made with it on there, and yeah, I just don't notice it. But the Wendy's Baconator, when I used to eat fast food,
Okay.
I fucking if you messed up, because I'd say no mayo because that's just no mayo.
Right.
Because it's just
I forget
routine.
that. I forget that that's on there. I
Yeah.
was like, dude, that.
I love it.
Routine.
Yeah.
It's routine. I just say no mayo. If they messed up and put mayo on it, I would not be mad. It would
He'll
be
eat it
right,
it'd be a
anyways.
delicious burger. It'd be
Right.
delicious. Like but I just can't say okay. Like get it without sour cream, and if they don't do it, no, sour cream is different
You like sour
because
cream?
it's
I love
cold.
sour cream. He
Love
hates
sour
anything
cream.
creamy and white.
White
Even
and
whipped cream.
sauce,
dude.
dude. I don't use sauce a lot.
You see, I love sauce.
I
I'm
might-
an extra sauce guy.
I might
Same.
dip if I had
it's fucking
10
good.
if I had 10 nuggets or 10 chicken strips or something, I might dip one of them in buffalo sauce.
Oh man, that's
Maybe
gotta
just
dip
a
in
little bit
sauce.
of buffalo
Barbecue,
sauce.
some good ass ranch.
You
I
like
hate
bu- you like
barbecue
buffalo?
sauce.
I like
hate
whatever.
barbecue.
I like all the
Hate
sauce.
barbecue
Buffalo?
sauce. I like buffalo. That's
Buffalo's good.
it.
Dude.
Little bit. I'll just dip it in, dip
Yeah.
and dabble.
Especially if the buffalo is made right.
There's different. I consider myself a buffalo connoisseur.
Buffalo.
You know, I love the different kinds of buffalo. Like, I'm a nerd when it comes to buffalo for some fucking reason.
If you
I
say
don't know, it's
buffalo again, you gotta get out of my fucking studio, dude.
buffalo.
Buffalo. I had some buffalo the other day.
It's I'm just a connoisseur of buffalo, you know. I just really like buffalo. I just like really, if I just could love a flavor, it would be buffalo.
Dude,
And I seen when I was driving here, I seen a buffalo, and then
I've honestly had a thought that I was like, someone should have like a buffalo, fucking like a contest where like everyone has, because there's so many different kinds of buffalo. There's like, you know,
Dude.
you add more ranch. Do you throw some Frank's Red Hot in that bitch?
oh,
You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
the ranch buffalo.
See, like, yeah,
The
this-
butter, just even the plain, just the butter, the buttery
Mhm.
buffalo. You know, the butter and hot sauce, Frank's.
Right,
You
yeah.
get that buttery. Ooh,
ooh,
tiniest little spice.
Dude, I eat buffalo chicken dip like every other week.
You
Like,
ever
it's
heard
fu-
of
it's fucking-
sauce?
It's dangerous.
I'm sure you have. You heard of Sauce Bay?
I don't
It's a
think so.
hot sauce.
I don't think so.
It's mango, habanero.
I made it.
Oh, really?
Or no, not mango. Pineapple,
Oh shit.
pineapple, habanero, and turmeric.
So it's like kind of like the.
It goes
tangy
on
sweet?
everything, dude.
Everything, really.
It's just the perfect amount of spice, and it's sweet.
Sweet. Yeah.
Really?
Dude,
You
it goes.
have
on,
it in your
I put
fridge?
it on burgers. I put it on tacos. I put it on It's
I
good.
put
in
that shit on
spaghetti.
everything.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna look that shit up.
Sauce
That
Bay.
sounds good.
You
Dude.
can only get it on at saucebay.com. Plug us.
Sponsor us. I don't eat sauce though.
I
so.
do. I love it. I even bought extra and gave them out.
Do you have some?
No, I'm all out.
Need to re-up.
Send me some more. I'll give
Okay.
one to every guest.
Well, I'm signing off.
Yeah, sign off.
So
Wait,
this,
give a
yeah,
give
plug
Ken-
in,
give
plug
us
in.
all your plugs that you want to get out there. Every single one of them. Let us know where to get you.
Okay.
If you have OnlyFans, please give it to me.
We want it.
I wish I do.
Please give it to me.
Wait.
All right, yeah,
Yep.
plug yourself in.
Let's hear them.
It is 7 Dads TV on YouTube. It is at @the_wood95 on Twitter, and my Instagram is for the love of wood 42. So
That's
that's
fucking
it.
sweet. Those are sweet names, dude.
I really wish I had my old Instagram name. It was No Sleep Till Wood, and then I
That's
fucking
cool.
dude, I was like,
That's
dude,
cool.
I'm gonna
Oh.
use that for something else.
should plug us in, dude. This is
Plug us all in.
episode 8 ending of the fucking Pillar Talk podcast from the Brain Jerk Studios. We are on Facebook at first name Brain, last name Jerk. We're on Instagram at Brain Jerk Entertainment, right? And then podbean.com, we're under Brain Jerk Entertainment. YouTube, we're at Brain Jerk Entertainment Company. Spotify, we're on Spotify and the TuneIn app. and we're under Brain Jerk Entertainment. Pillar Talk Podcast.
We're also now on TikTok. Brain Jerk Entertainment.
Watch us on TikTok. I love every single one of you. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
I love all you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.